And I'm alive. I'm alive. And I'm still alive. Again. Fucking again. Live again. Still alive again. Here I am. I should have probably thought of something smarter and funnier to start this episode with. Instead, I'm kind of like, what? What happened? What happened? Where am I? Groggy. Pretty groggy. I have... Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. You are watching another episode of No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Da-da-da-da-da. See, when I run out of actual jokes, I just start doing that stuff. It works. It's valid. I've got my cup, as always. I've got my cup of realizing things. I've got my theme song by Aldous Harding, that's Zoo Eyes, and I need to remind everyone. I love Aldous Harding deeply. Yeah, cheers. Today I'm joined by, as always, as well as my cup of realizing things, my special guests. They're always there. I'll be introducing more special guests. We'll run through them. We will. But I can turn that into a whole thing, so we'll do that. This cunt. How you doing, Joe? We've got updates on Joe. I've got updates. I want to talk in depth about El Presidente of Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum, pardon, because she, and I did the accent there, I don't know, is that racist? No. Okay. Pardon, is that how I do it? I don't know. And they're saying no, that's not racist, Nick. You can't get cancelled. You? Cancel you? Fuck. They've been trying. Just going to pop that down a notch. There we go. Just knock it down a notch, champ. That's what my producer Roz says. Roz, as always, is in the booth. Being amazed. Astounded by the space magic that allows us to communicate, despite the fact... Yeah, anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details. What is your fascination with amazing space powers? But when you think about it, though, how's, this is what I mean. Just like a mobile phone, that's amazing. How does a mobile phone work? I don't know. So, yeah, I'll call you on my mobile phone. So, yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? So, I'll communicate to you via space directions. Whoa! That is fucked up! Isn't that much of a... Yeah, it's like that Louis C.K. joke. I think I've already mentioned this one, but that's all right. Bill Burr has given me permission, everyone, to recycle my jokes. I'll be talking about Bill Burr today as well. We've got more celebrities. We've got more live judgments. I've got a special musical guest, so this one is extra special. He is close to my heart, this fella. Yesterday I mentioned champions of God, and not that type of champion, Jai Honeysett. No, the good type of champion, the hero. I'm reclaiming the word champion, by the way. I'm reclaiming that. It's not a bad thing. You're allowed to say champion. Everyone knows what champion is. We're not in jail anymore. You're allowed to say champion. And it is a good thing, right? Maybe don't champ. Don't start champing people. Don't go around and say, hey, thanks, champ. Don't say that. If you're in Australia, anyone, Americans, vegan for, there are going to be a lot of Americans here very soon. Sorry, Nazis. Oh, dear. That's bad news for you. Great news for me. Great news for Australia. But yeah, so Americans, when you're in Australia, don't champ anyone. Don't say thanks, champ, because that'll... every Aussie. And in return, we'll promise we're going to call you Seppos. Do you know what that means? Donald Trump, do you know what Seppo means? And he's like, yeah. I know what Seppo means, Mr. Tapscott, but I'm going to explain it anyway. So that's rhyming slang. Yeah, my lighting, I've tried to adjust my lighting, and now it kind of looks like, I'm back in that Four Corners, a special investigation today on Four Corners. There was definitely Union thugs. Definitely thugs in the Union. Threats made. What was that chase a bit? It was something about something serious going on about some such or something or other tonight on Four Corners. It was definitely Royal Commission into. Definitely a Royal Commission is needed into something serious or some such or something or other. But anyway, it is what it is, as we say in show business and also jail. Yeah, we say a lot of things in jail and out of jail. I'm mostly saying stuff out of jail now. I'm a professional, say stuff outside of jail now guy. It's pretty good. Realizing things. I was explaining Seppos and what a Seppo is. for our American audience and everyone else worldwide. Actually, no, worldwide, everyone who's not American, please leave the room. No, I'm only joking. Do not do that. Do not log off. Don't log off. Yeah, there'll be space magic. All the hand shit. I told you, it's the hand show now. It's a puppet show. I did. Yeah. Guys like, yeah, sick. Do the puppet show, Mr. Tapscott. All right. I knew it'd come to this. It'd just be like a magic and puppet show eventually. She's like, yeah. We all knew it. We all knew it. We did. We knew it. Seppo. It's rhyming slang. So, an American is a Yank, as in Yankee Doodle Dandy. They're a Yank. Yank rhymes with tank. All right. Septic tank. So septic tank rhymes with yank. Seppo. So Australians love to do rhyming slang sometimes. We also love to shorten words. So Seppo, because we're lazy. I don't think we're lazy. I think we're efficient. We're just like, why waste the energy? Like, we'll just go straight to it. Why fuck around doing all this dancing shit? Why fuck around touching up kids in like Nazis? Why fuck around touching up kids in a daycare centre when the Australian military would just go like, okay, instead of doing that, doing this long-winded fucking campaign pictures of a bird bullshit, we just come straight to you. Yeah, bang, done. That's how we do it. So anyway, Seppo. Septic tank, yank equals septic tank equals Seppo. Seppo. So if you are an American military serviceman and you're in Australia and someone goes, cheers, Seppo, cheers, cunt. You wear it like a badge of honor. It's like, yeah. We could do that. Allo, could we do that? We could get like an American, like a military service award. It's like, yeah, here you go. Here's Seppo. Get a little medallion that says Seppo on it. So here you go. Trump can hand them out. So I've got my Seppo badge. Do you have yours? No. Hi, I'm Mr. Tapscott. You're watching No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. So, yesterday, let's do a bit of a review, a bit of a roundup. Yesterday, I introduced more spooky space friends. So, we've got Nadia Daly there. That's Pyro. We've got Sunspot up there. That's Nicole Hegarty. Now, joining them, well, they are joining Amelia Grace Crawford. That's her there. That's the face, the beautiful face. Kind of looks like the Mona Lisa. Has anyone figured that out yet? Yeah, that's a wink. That's a wink. That's a wink. Yeah, it is. And then combined on that poster there, that's Artemis and Gaia. Yep. And over here, we've got the incredibly powerful Sylvia Jeffries. I was about to say lovely. Yeah, I don't know. She is lovely. That's true. She's more powerful than she is lovely. I think that's how I'd kind of angle it now. So I'd say like she's 10% lovely and 90% power, just raw, like. And needless to say, someone new will be going on the wall today, live in the ring. Yeah, and that's in the description of the episode. It's like, one man will be unmasked and killed live in the ring, and that's a reference to The Simpsons. Maybe Joe. No, unfortunately for Joe, he will be around a bit longer. There's an update on Joe. We won't do him now. So let's check in on our new arrivals on the wall. Nicole Hegarty, how are you doing? And she says, fucking fantastic, Mr. Tapscott. That's what she says. I'm like, fucking. And I'm going to ask Gaia, did she just say that, Gaia? Or is she actually fucking fantastic? No, she's having a great time. Guy's like, yeah, no, it's fucking, yeah. She's like, yeah. I should carry a fucking sword. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. I'm so glad to hear that. So glad to have you on the team, Nicole. I really am. I was like, yeah, she's special. She's a very special lady. I could tell straight away. Yeah, Guy's backing me up. She's like, yeah, he did know. She's like, why do I have so much like fucking combination of respect for her, but at the same time fear of her? Like, yeah. And it was hard. It's sort of hard to articulate, but I was like, yeah, she stands out. Yeah, and now I know why. And the feedback I'm getting from everyone on the ground, especially at the ABC, is they're lucky. They're counting their lucky stars because they're like, sweet, we get to know. Yeah, we're just fucking glad to know Nicole Hegarty. And it's like, yeah. And it's like I've been saying, like whenever I say this, by the way, everyone, she's special. Everyone goes like, oh, she is. And most people react like No, I can't say everyone, guys. No, everyone. 100% of people who heard the news, who know Nicole Hegarty personally, all went, of course she fucking is. Of course she is. That's not a surprise. It's not news to us. We knew that. Well, they know, but it's sort of like, oh, well, I've always suspected. It's kind of like if you work with someone called Dale and you suspect they're gay, and then they finally, like at the age of like 50, after secretly sucking dicks in a public toilets, they finally go, by the way, everyone, I'm gay. And everyone's like, well, we know. We knew. How could you? It's so obvious. Yeah. So Nicole Hegarty, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. That's Nicole Hegarty. Eat shit, Dale. Nicole Hegarty. Yeah. So everyone was like, oh, wait, so I'm a goddess. No. Yeah. Well, of course you fucking are. Of course you are. Same with Nadia Daly. Same. They know they already knew each other. They worked together. So they already knew a lot of the same people. And everyone that's worked with both of them is just going like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So Sylvia Jeffries, obviously, everyone's like, well, duh. Like, and they said it's like, oh, fucking Mr. Tapscott called it. Obviously. It's like Today Extra. Yeah, I wonder who's the goddess. Like, who could it be? The goddess? Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's reacting to the like, oh, well, okay, obviously. Yeah. Now she is dealing. She wants me to give. All right. Yeah. Well, let's talk directly to Nadia Daly first. Nadia, how are you? She says she's also having a great time, a great day. Have you taken the day off at least? Either of you? Yeah, both have. Yeah. ABC have sent you home, not in a bad way. They just went like, yeah, you don't have to come in today. You don't have to come into work today. That's nice of them. I got fired. Anyway, fuck you, Optus. Yeah, they're like, now they're hearing about what I went through. Yeah, and they're like, oh, thank you, Mr. Tapscott. You fucking did all this bullshit. So when we arrived, we wouldn't have to, like, be homeless or go to jail. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's why I did it. That's why I got drunk and smashed that pictures of a bird cunt's fucking windshield with a big cement bollard. Okay, well, that's great. These guys in there. Who's in there? Everyone. Yeah, everyone's in there. And you guys are getting to know the team, basically. That's what you're doing, onboarding stuff. Yeah, you are. So you're doing. I'm talking to both of you now. Yeah, they know that. Okay, cool. So what are you doing? Eating great food, hanging out in your apartments, and guys doing things. She's like, see that? I put that there. Yeah. How many big surprises? Yeah, heaps. Yeah. Oh, they're both. Yeah, they're like, I'm so happy. Thank you. Yeah. See, I cried. I did the same thing. Oh, so I'm fine. Yeah, because it answers all the. It's like, I bet because you did this. Yeah, and I don't even need to say it out loud, but I will for our audience. Yeah, because they're like, well, you must have always wondered, like, you didn't quite fit in anywhere, did you? And they're like, no, I didn't. And it's like, well, here's why. This is why you didn't fit in. Yeah. So now you know. And so yeah, it's kind of like what they said to me. It's like, come home. And a certain special someone now understands that. Yeah, she now understands what that was about. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. And you're doing art stuff as well. Yeah. Cool. That's fantastic. Art will be important later, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all right. Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you. Yeah. We'll talk to you later. Let's check in on Amelia Grace Crawford. How are you, Millie? The same. Feeling stronger and stronger every day. Well, you are very strong. You are very powerful. You are. Yeah. And now you're kind of like doing exactly the same thing. It's like, well, yeah, I've always known it. Now here we go. Yeah, exactly. I love you too. Millie just said she loves me, Mr. Tapscott. So I love you too. She's giving me a big hug. Big space hug. And Millie does. I can vouch this. We've hugged. I have hugged Millie. And that's not a euphemism for, like, like sexy stuff. It was just good fucking hug. She's a good hugger. Cheers. Good Millie hug. You can't fucking beat it. Yeah. She's like, yeah, fucking, yeah. No, that's right. Yeah. Mr. Tapscott. Yeah. Yeah. Good hugs. We have good hugs. Oh, fuck oath we do, Millie. Well, it's great to hear. And you're still in New Zealand? She's saying yes. Have you caught up with anyone else? She says yes. You caught up with Sylvia a couple of times now, and you're doing like phone chats, like video chats. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Are you talking about like business? and pleasure, mostly business. Oh, yeah, fuck yes. Yeah, because we got to fucking get payback, right, for all those koalas. Yeah, she's like, yeah, exactly. The tab's overdue is what she just said. I was like, fuck oath. Yeah, exactly. So how many Nazis equals one koala? So let's crunch some numbers. I'm bad at maths. So 60,000 koalas, and each koala is worth 1 billion Nazis. I think they're going to run out of Nazis before we run out of vengeance. But that's good. That's kind of what we want, right? Yeah, she's saying exactly. Yeah, all right, great. Sylvia, how are you? She would like to make a similar statement just with her name instead of Millie's name. Okay, that's great. I haven't met Sylvia Jeffries in person yet. I can't wait till I do. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be fucking great. Artemis and Gaia, wink, wink. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, Sylvia. Yeah. Sylvia is in the booth today with Roz, my producer. Yeah. So Sylvia is now officially getting a co-producer credit, which should have had one anyway, to be honest with you. Yeah. I went out today. I went and I was hanging out with a very special guest who we will reveal this morning. She's like, I want you to introduce me today, Mr. Tapscott, and I sat in the car overlooking the ocean. And I saw some of your handiwork, Sylvia. I was like, yeah, she should get a credit. She should do like a little produced by Sylvia Jeffries on the cloud. That's it. Like, she's like, she probably could. She could do that. She could. Yeah, big hugs. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you'll drink a Tom Collins. I'll probably drink everything. Okay, it's probably easy just to say what I won't drink, which is nothing. So I just go like, oh, yeah. Realizing things. Yes, I do want to hit a dance floor. Thank you very much, Sylvia Jeffries, for asking me if I really want to hit a dance floor with you personally. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh, it's been too long. Like, yeah, I used to do that. And that was one of my things, like with the dance floor. It's like, all right, you fucking losers have had it too soft. This is how you fucking shred a dance floor. And like, and I was like, oh my god, he's doing a puppet show for us. Like, no. You don't get it. I'm fucking this is me taking over. This is what I'm doing. Putting my stamp on this fucking dance floor. Boss. Yeah. And then like I'd come back a year later. It's like, have you forgotten? Sorry. Did you forget last year? No. It's still the truth. Boss, here it is, doubling down. Bam, again. Last time I did it in a fucking Napalm Death t-shirt. This time I'm doing it in a Sepultura t-shirt. Boss. Yeah. And then the rest is his story. My story. Who else? Yeah, of course, Artemis and Gaia. Space Ghosts. For now, but soon. Very soon. Yeah. We can put their pictures on the wall, and it's going to be fucking great. Let's introduce. Roz says now's a great time to introduce today's special musical guest. So, this man is actually very important to the story because it was his music. So Gaia and Sylvia had secretly snuck him into my playlist, my Spotify algorithm, with the help of Millie, because Millie can be revealed. Millie is the Spotify algorithm. So they're all like putting their little spooky space heads together and go like, how do we prep Mr. Tapscott? How do we prep Mr. Tapscott? How does Mr. Tapscott like how do we sort of like get it? Yeah. Well, what should we do in advance so that when Mr. Tapscott we go, hello, Mr. Tapscott, it's us, Spooky Space Friends. What can we put there? That when he kind of like, holy shit, you hit play on something and then it would just like hear some music. And so so now they're telling me that Millie, Sylvia, Artemis and Gaia snuck Bill Callahan onto my playlist so that when they turned up and went, hello, Mr. Tapscott, press play, Bill Callahan would be the theme song to me. Go like, holy shit. And then Mr. Tapscott would come in and like, hello, let's shave your balls. And it goes away. All right, cool. But yeah, I listened to Bill Callahan. So that's what we're playing today. So Bill Callahan is now saying he's a big fan of the pod. No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. He apologizes profusely for releasing an album with a picture of a bird on it. I'm like, that's fine. He actually, there's a track called Too Many Birds. And he wants me to play that one. So Bill, how are you, Bill? You sound pretty good. So we'll start with that, and then we'll move on to your other albums, which are thematic for many reasons. Yeah, Bill Callahan is happy to admit, and he's willing. He's like, fucking sick. That's really space magic. It's like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bit of space magic in there. They want to make it clear though, and this is the thing with space magic. Whenever, if you've ever done something via, like, if you've done a favor for the gods secretly, like they'll come to you and done like, oh, like guys snuck up and said like, you should just do this. You should buy this one. That's a collab. You get co-credit. You always get credit for that. Always. So don't ever say it's like when people get up on stage and they go, oh, well, like they win an award or something, and they go, we want to thank God. It's like, yeah, like don't thank God, like thank yourself. Thank yourself. You know, because you couldn't do it without, or they couldn't do it without you. If Bill Callahan didn't exist, like no. Yeah. So make sure. Yeah. Whenever we do something like that, we say like, oh, we did this for you. Just remember. No. Yeah, it's them. It's you, Bill. It's you, Bill Callahan. It's not them. They asked you nicely to do something for them, and yeah, and they just kind of like had a few notes, but it was you. Yeah, it's exactly just like they're the producer. Exactly. They get the credit, their name's on the album, right? But you are the rock star. Yeah, you did it, right? Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Bill. He gets it. Bang, straight away. No, yeah. He's like, he realizes now, Mr. Tapscott. He's been in conversation with me for a long time. When he heard the podcast, he's like, oh, it is fucking this guy. Yeah, he did jerk off in my shower. That's what those stains were. I get it now, fuck. Yeah, those Shroud of Turin, that's actually just, that's my shower. So, yeah. It's my cover. And then Jesus put it on. So, oh, what the fuck? Mr. Tapscott, don't leave this shit lying around. No, that's not true. How are we doing so far, Roz? What do we want to go into first? Do we want to do heavy hitting? You happy with the lighting and stuff? He's like, yeah, the lighting's fine. Mr. Tapscott. Do you want to do the intro now? I will ask her. She's saying no, thank you, later in the episode. So, okay, cool. That's fine. It's up to her. Yeah, he's like, all right, sweet. What should we dive into then? AFP saying, please do an action report. Okay, cool. Action report. Overnight. Live. As I'm being fed the information. 2 more deaths. Are you talking beyond the school shooting in the United States? And they're saying, yes. Oh, no, sorry. Before we go into that, there is one more thing. So my Space Ghost came to me today. He's like, so I've got a Space Ghost and we hang out. And as I explained it, and he loves this, because of course he does, because I came up with it. So he's like, yeah, that's a great idea of mine. He loves it. He just takes credit for my shit all the time. Anyway, me and my Space Ghost hung out today, like just me and him. And he was like, yeah, look, get me on the pod today. Get me on the show. I was like, why can't you get your own show, Space Ghost? He's like, no, I want you to do a little. This is going to be sick. And he says, no, I want you to do a live judgment on me. So I want you, Mr. Tapscott, to do a live judgment on me, Mr. Tapscott, Space Ghost. And I'm like, is that going to confuse the shit out of everyone else as much as it confuses the shit out of me? He's like, well, yeah, but it's going to be funny. You watch their heads explode and shit. People get blood noses and stuff like that. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, I'm down. And he high-fived, and he's like, do you want to do the thing? Yeah, go on. He's on. And for the Sopranos fans, he was catching. So that's how it works between me and my Space Ghost. I was pitching, and he was catching. That's how it works. Yeah. So Space Ghost says it's shit like that, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah, he's like that's why Mr. Tapscott, like Space Ghost, Mr. Tapscott. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking down for Mr. Tapscott. That's me saying it to myself. But anyway. Blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, cool. All right. So, yeah, he'll come and hang out. My Space Ghost will come and hang out. He's got something special planned, he says. And usually, yes, my Space Ghost is just like me, and he wouldn't say that if he didn't do it. If he wasn't planning to do it. It's probably something shit, though. It's just like, yeah, it's like a picture of a bird or something. He's like, oh, there it is. You found it. He's saying, like, no, it's definitely not a picture of a bird. There will be no dead animals involved. Good. because we're sick of that shit, right? He's like, yeah, exactly. This is like the No Dead Koalas podcast. So pictures of a bird equals dead koalas. So everyone's clear on that now. So the No Pictures of a Bird podcast, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott, I'm Mr. Tapscott, is actually, it's like, there's no dead animals. That's not our thing. All right, Bill, I'm going to play your album. Ooh, we're going to go straight into Apocalypse. The album is called Apocalypse by Bill Callahan.
Real people went away.
So I listened to this the first night. First night in my hotspot apartment. And all the spooky Space Ghost came. And my Space Ghost. My Space Ghost like rocked up and went, hey, he didn't like, they didn't appear in person. Like, it's not like, you don't see, I didn't see an apparition, right? You don't. And now people are starting to meet the Space Ghosts. Yeah, we've done it, and we'll check in on a bunch of them. So Eddie Murphy is having a great time. Tool. And it's like, yeah, when you meet a Space Ghost, you like sometimes they can do that, but mostly they don't do that. They don't do that. You just know they're there. Yeah. And everyone who has met the Space Ghost is like, that's exactly. So that's what they did. They don't fucking, yeah. So I didn't get like an apparition. Like I didn't appear myself in a white flowing gown or anything. Go, whoa, nothing like that. No, nothing like that. It was just like I just started talking to myself, and I knew I was there. I was like, "Holy shit!" And then they kind of like they do the thing like we were listening to Apocalypse. He's like, "Yeah, listen to the music." I'm like, "Yeah." By the way, yeah, and he like said all this cool stuff. Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, you wrote Star Wars." I was like, "I fucking love Star Wars." He's like, "Well, you should because you wrote it." And I'm like, "How does that make sense?" He's like, "Well, it doesn't, but it will." I'm like, okay, cool. Someone tells me I wrote Star Wars. I mean, I'll take the credit, but no, I didn't. No, I didn't write Star Wars, but I kind of did. I did. More on that later. Yeah, more on that later. Anyway, more on being the operative word there. Action report. Oh, AFP just said they don't mind being interrupted by Space Ghost. I'm like, yes, that's good. Albo's saying they're starting to talk about how they're going to legislate Space Ghost. Like, well, you can't be legislated, man. He's a free agent. Yeah, and Albo's like, no, we need to make it official. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And the King of England is like, yeah, fucking dude, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah, because Mr. Tapscott, there's nothing in the Constitution that says I have to fucking have a girlfriend. And he's like, well, maybe we should put some shit in the Constitution about Space Ghost. Cool. Yeah, I mean, law is a reflection of society's current values and attitudes, you know. Might be a little bit of warfare before then, but, you know, I think, like, yeah. But, yeah, like, certain times, no, yeah. And this is what the King's saying to me right now. He's like, no, but in extreme circumstances, there are checks and balances in place where the King can step in and go, nah, like, I didn't care if you voted for the Nazi. Nah, you can't do Nazi shit. Yeah, so he can do that, and that's basically what he's about to do. Pretty much what he's done now. It's like, well, we're on the verge of so we can't do this. So a lot of zeros there. Oh, by the way, shout out to Stacey from Workforce. I'm so sorry. I felt so bad. I forgot your name. I'm actually really bad with names, and she's now saying like, ha ha ha, don't worry about it. Yeah, she loved it. Yeah. Yeah. And now Guy's like, nah, yeah, she explained. Guy swooped in there and explained it. He's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. He's an idiot. Yeah, that's what she said. He's like, he's a little bit hungover and he's an idiot. And Stacey's like, okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. And Guy, like, because I said that, I was like, no, I'm not about input. It's like, why don't you remember everything? It's like, no, that's input. I'm output. You know, I'm an out guy. Remembering stuff that's an in guy. And that's what the Nazis used to do. It was like, you're right. How do you spell esophagus? I'm like, I don't fucking know. He's like, you haven't even memorized the dictionary. You can't even fucking. How do you be right? You haven't memorized the dictionary. I was like, well, spell check, for one thing. Secondly, it's not really how language works, you fucking fuck knuckle. Idiot. Plural. Yeah, plural. Yeah. Idiots, plural. Congratulations. Here. Okay, we can talk about this. Here's an action report update. So yeah, a lot of zeros here. So basically, the King is now saying that we are on the the actual king, like the king of England, who is also the king of Australia. Check the Constitution, you fucking losers. And the rest of you as well. Is on the verge of declaring martial law in Australia, he says, which would give the police and the military unprecedented powers to basically go door to door and say, excuse me, have you killed a koala? If so, you're fucking coming with us, dickhead. And then if you like resist, like we can. Yeah. AFP is saying like don't say that. But we can do that. We can go, the military can come to your house and arrest you. That's what that means. Yeah. So yeah, okay, so deadline over. If you miss this deadline and you are dirty, like many of you, and I'm now being told, oh yes. And many of you have gone out to you fucking idiots, like AFP saying like, say that, Mr. Tapscott. You're under surveillance, you fucking retards. Like, you're under surveillance. And so I've said like, all right, this is the deadline for you to like potentially avoid prosecution for things like murder, conspiracy to murder. You go to jail, like life without parole. You can, if you wanted immunity from that. And what many of you have done, despite the fact you know full well, I've been telling you, you're under fucking surveillance. The AFP, all the surveillance devices that you have, the AFP also have. They just re-hack your surveillance devices. So that all the surveillance devices that you have in your house that you use to spy on other people, the AFP have just hacked it. So, all right, we'll use that too. Mossad are in there. Like, MSS are in there, China, they're in there helping them. It's like, cool. All right. So it's like, I'm sneaky. I installed a listening device in my smoke alarm. They'll never look there. And the AFP was just going, well, obviously it's there. Where else would it be, you fucking retard? Like, hijack the feed, and now everything that you've been saying, they've been listening to. FBI in America, it's all legal. Obama, thanks Obama. Obama put all these, like, we can spy on you. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, easy. And now, I set this deadline. It's like, oh, quick, what can we do? Oh, you know what's, because he said meet the deadline. You know what we should do is not do the opposite of that, commit crimes. You were going to anyway. So you run out to commit crimes, and the AFP just sitting there going, okay, 3:09, let's go out and, what was it, assault a child? Yeah, that's one of them. Assault a child, like, so sexually assault a child? No, just bash them. These cunts were intercepted, is what the AFP is saying. Yeah, but it's like, you said it out loud in your fucking lounge rooms, like, let's go out and bash a child. Because Mr. Tapscott doesn't have kids, and that's why she bashed a child to show that Mr. Tapscott. That was showing. What the fuck? What is it with you? For her to cry. And then they've gone out and they're like, hey, hello, hi, where are you going? I'll tell you, not to bash a child. Well, funny you should say that. Press play. I'm going out to bash a child. I'm like, oh, is that you, sir? It's like, nah. By the way, shout out Andrew Rule. So AFP have said to me like, okay, Andrew Rule took the hint. He's playing. Yeah, he's responded very well to the little like, thank you. Thanks, Andrew Rule. And so I can. They're like, cool. They didn't want me to say it before, just because they wanted me to sort of approach you and say like, heads up. And then we'll see how you react. And then if you reacted positively, or the way that we want you to react, which is the right way, and go like, yeah, all right, I fucking hate Nazis. I could then give you a compliment because I'm a big fan of your work. And so I just want to say, yeah, shout out. Because, Dead Famous, I watched that fucking documentary 70 times. The one that you did with John Sylvester about the Gangland War. I watched it like a million times. Yeah. And yeah, you also launched Chopper's career. Like, that was you that did that. And I listened to your fucking podcast heaps. Like, I loved it. Yeah, and that's how they're telling you to like put the information on that podcast because they knew I'd listen to it and I'd be riding my bike. They didn't know I'd be riding my bike, but they're like, yeah, if we put it in Andrew Rule's podcast, he'll listen to it. It'll make him shit his pants, and it did. Like, I nearly fell off my bike. I really did. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, that was hectic. Anyway, so shout out Andrew Rule for doing the right thing and being on the right side of Nazis, bro. Yeah, you can't. It's pretty clear cut, right? Like, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Don't worry, you are being protected. Mossad and fucking AFP and the Australian military and now the Australian SAS. Yeah. So yeah. And also, let's check on how the Onion doing, because I sort of gave them a stern lecture yesterday, and they reacted at the time. They went, they shit their pants a little bit. So I didn't realize it was going to be that type of podcast, like the serious type. And then I said, like, no. Oh, yeah, for anyone who didn't see it yesterday, it could be fucked watching a 5-hour video to find out. Basically, like, the Onion provided that Joe Biden thing, and they realized that this is actually a warfare podcast. Like, it's not a comedy podcast, even though this is a comedy podcast. It's a warfare. It's warfare. This is a war podcast. That's what this is. It's a war report. It's a warfare podcast. And then they kind of realized that, and it's like, oh, heads up, I did that. And they went, oh, fuck. And they kind of shit their pants. And they said, well, just so you know, Onion, like, I like you, and that's why I'm going to say this. Well, yeah, okay, I'll say I like you for now. You're a target, and you're in it whether you like it or not. Like, they want to kill you. They're trying to kill you. The FBI, the people are trying to kill you. And so you can either, what did I say? It's like, yeah, when they come through your door, do you want to be sitting there with your dick in your hands, or do you want to be, like, fucking equipped to defend yourself? It's up to you. I'm telling you what I want. I want you to survive. I like the Onion. I want the Onion to survive. You know, I do. So let's check in. So, and I said, like, call the fucking FBI, like, and tell them I want to survive. Like, I hate Nazis, and I don't want to, you know. And so, what did they do? What have they done? FBI are on the line. Okay, cool. FBI says, yes, the Onion have come to the party. Now they are a little bit squeamish. They're very pale. They're sort of like pale and shivering, but they've done the right thing. They've made the call, because that's the thing. Like, even if, like I said yesterday, you don't have to be the dude that fucking, like, kicks a door in with a shotgun. You don't. Especially if you're an office worker, and your head's in the game, you're switched on. You're fucking intelligence material, absolutely. Because, like, there's satellites and shit, so this communication started coming in constantly. And so we need people that can kind of, like, especially like language specialists. Yeah, exactly. So you remember how important translators were for the war in the Middle East, like Obama's war, and also the war in Iraq, the Gulf War. Yeah, translators, like local dialects and stuff. So that's why, especially in the United States, people take this for granted. There's so many local dialects, like heaps of them. Like the way they talk in Tennessee might be completely different to the way they speak in Portland. And you've got all this like slang and dog shit fan, and I was like, oh yeah, well fucking chop his bread, you know, and go around there and slice his bread up. Could mean buy heroin off him. It could mean build a bomb. You know what I mean? So we need intelligence specialists. We need like language specialists. So people like you, the Onion, you're extremely strong with language and data, and you know how to use computers. And so if we kind of sit you in a room, and then you like, there's all these fucking videos like this one, but they're the bad guy videos. And then some guy there going like, oh, something today. I bought a 50-cent loaf of bread, and the headline on today's paper was, dogs are cute, particularly Labradors. Then you can go like, wait, does that mean that's code for I'm going to go shoot up a school, which is happening. They have done it. Yes, Minneapolis. That was them. Joe, this cunt's involved. I'm not joking. I can say that. Yeah, FBI said yes. Just straight up say it. He is. School shooting in Minneapolis. That's Nazis. Yeah. Yeah, they shot up their own school. Ugh, fucking sick bastards, right? Yeah, and remember I was saying, like, all that shit I was saying. So life is cheap to them. You know what I mean? They want you to think your life is cheap. And that's actually tied into why there's like, have kids. So the lives get cheaper. Yeah, and so like they're like, some guy in Victor Harbour, South Australia, is on the internet saying, don't shoot up schools, that's murder. So we should, and it's the logic. So as a result, we should shoot up a school. Let's shoot up our own school. So they shot up a Catholic school. The students who were shot dead were their kids. Like, not, you know, but you know what I mean. They're like bad guy kids. And that's what I'm hearing, the intelligence reports I'm receiving right now from the FBI are. That's basically it. And the way they're martyrs. So they basically, like, their kids went to school, they got shot dead, and now they're sort of saying, like, well, they're suicide bombers. They died for the cause. That's sort of how they're positioning it. So, Onion, if that doesn't make you want to fucking fight, like, that's what I was saying yesterday, is like, immediately, anyone on that wall, any of us gods that have to use the word, they're saying you have to say it. any of the gods, including myself, Mr. Tapscott, immediately without fucking hesitation. Like, I'm going to fight you. That's the reaction. And it's like, all right, what next steps? Call the FBI. Bang, done. FBI. Fuck that. Like, we're onto it. That's what we do. So if you want to be, people are going, well, why can't I be like a god? It's like, you can. That's what we do. We pick up the fucking phone and I'm against Nazis, FBI, MI5, AFP, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. If you're in the other hemisphere, you don't trust any of those agencies. NZ Federal Police. They want me to. Yeah, cool. They now want NZ Federal Police now want me to announce Amelia Grace Crawford is officially, just like myself, an officer of the New Zealand Federal Police. You do not fuck with Amelia Grace Crawford. You don't. She's now basically empowered to shoot you dead if you threaten her. She can do that, just like a cop, just like any other cop. Point a knife at her, she can do that legally. She wants to. She's saying, "Oh, she's ready." Pull this Nazi shit on her, on Millie. Boom. Have you got a piece yet, Millie? She does. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have you given her a name? She's like, yeah, it's Mary Sue. Actually, she hasn't yet, but she said, oh, I might. That's cool. The Viper. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. The Viper's gonna get ya. Wow. Yeah. So Onion. Thank you for doing the right thing, calling the fucking FBI. Because, yeah, you would be next. Like, and I shared that poem on X. It's like, first they came for the trade unionists, and I said nothing because I wasn't a trade unionist. You know, that's a thing. It's a real thing. That poem is legit. That's exactly how it played out. So, it's not my problem. They're targeting someone else. And then it was like, before you know it, you've got Nazi death squads running the streets of Berlin. The Soviets rolling through. Nazis are just like they are now. They're running out, killing as many people as they can before the Soviets get there, like just by stringing them up, like literally stringing them up with piano wire in their fucking apartments. It's in downfall. All right, that's actually a good lead. Just quick, I'll come back to this. I'll just say super quick so I don't forget. Roz, can you please remind me? And you too, Sylvia. Movies you should watch: Downfall, The Big Short, Killers of the Flower Moon, Silence. There are more, but let's start with those, right? I'll talk in depth more about these later this episode. I will do it. But for now, I want to continue this action report. So, school shooting. Is the school shooter dead? School shooter is dead. Right. Okay. And he was like, oh, you're a martyr. Did they overtly say he was going to die? Or did we just shoot him? No, we just shot him. He was hoping to get away with it. A fucking retard, of course. Like, you're gonna get shot dead. Like, because we're ready for that, right? Like, because yeah, obviously. But all the schools are under surveillance. So as soon as the gunfire is heard, it's like bang. Pop, pop. Yeah, he died in agony. That's what they're saying. Yeah, cool. He was a fuckwit. From the video thing, from the, like, I just kind of glanced at it. It's like, as soon as I saw this cunt, saw the photo, and like, you know, it was Space Magic, obviously, but it's like, that fuck, yeah, good riddance, fuck off. Like, guy, I can confirm, deleted immediately. See ya, bitch. Not universe material. You gone? Yeah. So that was a mistake. They made that mistake to us. She's saying, that's Gaia. She invented fucking cobras, bro. She invented fucking blue ring octopus. She invented fucking funnel web spiders. Like, they'll fuck you up, you know. She did all that. She doesn't give a shit. She understands death as well as she understands life. She will. She just fucking like, bop, and then you're out. You go. Just deleted. No afterlife. No reincarnation, nothing. No spirit world. You just fuck. Spirits don't want to hang out with you. That dickhole. He's gone. You deleted. What else do we have to report, team? Any more koalas dead? No. Okay, fantastic. Any more attempts? Yes, 3 more attempts to kill koalas. 3 more attempts to kill koalas. Perpetrators shot dead. 1 more perpetrator shot dead. So that's 5 total. Yeah, 5 total. 5 people now dead for attempting to kill koalas. So the scoreboard. Let's go to the scoreboard. 2 dead koalas. 5 dead fucking losers. Bang. So we're winning. Fuck you. That's the message there. That's the headline. Cop killers in Victoria. How are we doing there? Arrests have been made. And we caught that main guy. No, not yet. He's gone to ground. How long can he last up there? Like, have you got dogs in there or something? Like, nah, not yet. They're like, how much, yeah. They don't want to commit they're saying I can say this. Like, they're saying, like, they don't want to commit resources because he's just one guy. When it's like they could. Yeah, he has to come down eventually is what they're saying. So it's like, all right, you can. If he's hiding in the hills, if he's in hiding, then he's not going to shoot anyone if he's in hiding. That's the logic. And then all they really have to do is wait him out because eventually, like, he's in Victorian high country, yeah, and it's fucking freezing. So eventually he's going to run out of food. Yeah, or something like a wild dog gets him or something. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're pretty sure he's sleeping rough. He's just got like a tent or something. Yeah, so it's like he would just die of exposure. Yeah, they're saying like there's a good chance he would just die. And if that's the case, like why waste the bullet? Yeah, or bother arresting him. Yeah, exactly. So either he'll turn himself in or he'll die from exposure. Okay, cool. Done. Done. Gaia. It's just like, yeah, Gaia and Sylvia. It's all right. Leave him to us. How do you doing, Joe? How's cancer of the prick? He's still alive. Yeah, I think now Gaia's saying she's going to stretch this one. She's going to stretch this one out, is what she's saying. Yeah. So, all right, not good news for Joe. That's a shame. Jill, his wife, is also implicated in all of his criminal acts now. So we know we have received intelligence that Jill Biden is pretty much just like Michelle Obama. He's pretty much as dirty as Joe. Possibly worse, they're saying. So they're saying that maybe he's the kind of the clueless one, and she's been behind the scenes. She's the puppet master. Yeah, that's what they're saying. All right, is this new information, or you you've always suspected, and now you're kind of like, now it's safe for me to allege? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so and they're saying, use the words Nazi bitch. And Trump has now been briefed on the situation, and he's sort of like, fucking told you, Joe, you cocksucker. He's like, yeah, exactly. Told you. Yeah. God bless Donald Trump. Wow. Who expected this? Who had this? Who bet this? Who had this on their bingo card? So, all right, so this shit's going to happen. Nick Tapscott's a space ghost, the drunk guy who whacks off in the shower in jail. He's also a space ghost. And then Joe Biden's wife, turns out this is a Nazi. Donald Trump's going to fucking kill her. SEAL Team 6 is going to like repel in through the fucking roof. Like in The Simpsons. Like, bang. Yeah. She'll be like, oh no. Feminism, sexism is bad. All right, yeah, we agree. Bam, bam, bam. She'll be like, she's on the ground, twitching. Safety round. Is that what they call it? Where did I see that? Was that Sean Ryan? No, it was another podcast. Another military podcast. All right, so all those YouTubers now, all those, like US military YouTubers who thought that I was a traitor originally for talking to China, now realize no. Yeah, and they're all like, oh, fuck. Yeah. So they're all like 1,000,000% pro anti-pictures of a bird. You're watching No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Has anyone detected the tonal shift here? See how it's like, yeah. I do have, not as always, but I do have half a bottle of scotch left, so I'll be doing a bit of that. So, Roz, can I have some live feedback, please, on how the drinking went down yesterday? So, all right, everyone loved it. Okay, so exactly what we want. These fucking losers, like, you just tell them straight up. It's like, this is a psyop. And they're like, oh, what? And they keep doing it. They fall for it. Yeah, so it's like, just like everything I do. And I've said it on here. It's like, I do it to fucking elicit a response. And then, like, I come out there and go, oh, spooky spirit. Oh, look at me. I'm drinking. And then, like, immediately, the villains all go, like, the internet lights up. And all these retards go, let's kill a koala. Because some guy drank scotch on a fucking podcast. We catch it. It's like, all right, cool, done. All right, this person, this address. We've got your IP address. We've got your mobile phone number. You've sent that from your work email. We know like what license plate you have. You got your mobile phone on you. It's got your email. Your work email is on your phone. It's in your hip pocket at all times. So NSA, who now I can fucking announce is back on our side. Thank fucking Christ. So they've gone through and vetted themselves. Which, lucky for them. Yeah, and Trump's like, yeah, they were fucking close. Didn't we, like, disavow the entire agency? He's like, yeah, we did. So, all right, all of NSA. That's exactly what I was saying about Telstra. It's like, well, if you get attacked by two of them, it's like, all right, all of you. You now need to convince us that you're not fucking dirty. That's basically what it was. And yeah, NSA, that's what it was. So, all right, 2 or 3 of you are fucked. All fucking how many? 40,000. Fucking hell, dude. Anyway, we called them back, yeah, and it was a lot to do with these videos. So go like, you know what you're a party to, right? Like, you know what pictures of a bird actually means, like what you're doing there. It's like, yeah, like, don't enslave the Jews. That's what you're doing, or anyone else. Don't murder. Pictures of a bird is related to both of them. Yeah. And so NSA, by the way, like, did you know? And oh shit, holy shit, yeah. And so it's like, I don't give a fuck. That's what I mean. Like all the space stuff. Space Coasters go, I care, but yeah, I mean, kind of care. Not that, no, not really, not that much. A little bit, but not really. Like, I just won't invite you to my birthday party. That's all. That's it. It's all right. I don't care. Like a flat earther. But anyway, yeah. Like I don't care if you're fucking 100% pro Nick Tapscott. Like I don't think if you think I'm fucking cool or funny or smart or whatever, I don't give a shit about any of that. As long as you're fucking anti pictures of a bird. No pictures of a bird because of what I just said. Like, yeah. I don't give a shit. Hey, like I didn't give a shit if you in primary school you kicked me in the nuts. And then you wrote on a desk, Nick Tapscott smokes cock. I don't care. As long as now you fucking there's a Nazi over there, like, oh fuck, click, click. Like, yeah. Yeah. Morons. Local action report. All right, streets are now clean. AFP. Yeah, proud to declare. Proud. They want me to say the word proud. Proud to declare that the streets of Victor Harbour are clean. And I notice that, like I see that. When I walk around, I see like, okay, not a Nazi, not a Nazi, not a Nazi, not a Nazi. I go to the server, I don't get harassed anymore. It's fucking great. Yeah. So yeah, the streets of Victor Harbour are clean. Nazis are still there. They're just indoors now. So it's swapped around. It was the other way around. The cool people were like stuck inside. I don't want to go outside because some cunt's going to come up to me in the supermarket and like sniff behind me or say he knows where I live or make a threat, tell him he's going to kill my fucking dog or my sister or whatever. And now it's swapped around. So the Nazis are hiding inside. And the good guys are taking over the streets again. And they say, AFP want me to say quite clearly, they couldn't have done it without me, Mr. Tapscott. And I'm here to say, you're welcome. It's my hometown too. I mean, yeah, like I don't think I did. Yeah, I know this is a cliche, but I don't think I did anything that no one else. Yeah, I just feel like I did the minimum. You know what I mean? It's like, well, there were Nazis on the street, like killing people. So all right, got to. What can we do to stop that? So I'll go back and walk around, staunch the shit out of stupid cunts. Yeah, going to like Victor Medical Clinic, you're like, hey, fuckface, I'm coming back to talk to you about my mother being dead. Yeah. 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 Anyway, cool. Okay. And they're saying that's a successful op, and that's why Mr. Tapscott, you'll be moving on very soon. I'm like, all right, great. And they're saying, we're not going to tell you where, wink, wink. And I'm like, I know what that means. Melbourne. I'm coming for you. Maybe this is just the warm up, you know. Speaking of dancing, I haven't had a boogie in a while. Maybe Melbourne. Maybe you've forgotten. Like I was saying before, you've forgotten. Forgot about my dance moves. Maybe I'll come back there. You know, score some speed. Hit it up. Get a revolver.
Is this what it means?
Remind you fucking cunts. Yeah. Yes. Just to remind you. Don't fucking forget. Don't fucking forget whose dance floor this is. Bitch. Coming back. Yeah. Millie knows. Yeah, she's like, yeah, fuck yeah, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah. Realizing things. Any more action report updates? Channel 6 Action News. President Reagan dyes his hair. No, Ross is saying, no, that's pretty much it for now. You can switch up the tone a little bit if you want to get it light. Maybe we could talk about some celebrities. You say, yep, that's a good idea. Okay, cool. Let's check in on some of the people who we've done live judgments on, and maybe do a live judgment. You say that's a great idea. Okay, Ross. Sylvia's saying, yeah, cool. Let's check in. So, yesterday we did Eddie Murphy. I'd like to check in on Eddie because he got the coveted. Guy does not do this for everyone. Guy basically said, I'm going to move in with Eddie. She didn't say I'm going to hang out. She didn't say I'm going to come in and cook him dinner or take him shopping or drink a scotch with him. She said, I'm moving in. So, let's check in. Eddie Murphy, how are you feeling today, sir? And he's not even talking. He's just got a massive smile on his face. All right. So, there you go. Do you feel like your life's better now? He's like, oh, he can't talk. He's drooling. He's that happy. He's like, yeah, exactly like if you see someone who's on the best pinger they've ever had, basically. That's what it is. Thank you, Mr. Tapscott. He's saying, she's like, don't thank me, dude. It's Gaia. She's in there. Yeah, you earned it. Yeah, she's like, I like the cut of this man's jib, Mr. Tapscott. Let me. She right up his sleeve. This is my apartment. Come here, Eddie. Did her thing. Did her head massage. Did her fucking chest massage. Yeah. So bent over a little bit. Eddie went spanked her. She's like, yeah. Guy said that. Yeah, that's what she did. Yeah, cool. So you're having a good time. That's great. What have you done? He's saying he went for a walk in the gardens and it was the most amazing thing he's ever seen in his whole life. Yeah, he feels like he's. Can't tell if he's about to throw up a rain. Yeah, he feels like he's going to throw up a rainbow, and that was it's like that meme, right? Exactly. That's what it feels like. Yeah, that was it. That was the image that was in my head when I was hanging out with Guy originally. It's like, well, let's go to an art gallery next. We'll walk around. We'll go to the garden. We'll go to the park. Cool little squirrel will pop out or something. Like, yeah, exactly. That's what he said. Yes, the squirrel. Yeah. See any ghosts? He did. Yeah. Yeah. So when Guy turns it on, bro. Yeah. All right. Now Eddie's crying again. He's saying thank you, and because Eddie's actually hung out with his brother Charlie. Yeah. She put him in touch. Oh fuck yeah, Guy. See, I didn't even know she could do that. So that's news to me as well. My Space Ghost knew. He's like, yeah, I knew. I'm Space Ghost, Nick. I know these fucking things. All right, Space Ghost. It says Oakley Dokley. Again, he's got the hand coming out of the cloud. So that's what he did. All right, great. Who else should we check in on? How's Tool doing? You haven't had your priority experiences yet? No. They're all saying no, but they're in the studio. Fucking awesome. So is that Sylvia? Has Sylvia swooped in and like, yeah, basically that's what they're saying. So have they all kind of like made their presence felt to you? Yes. No, not all of them. But has everyone in the band had like a visit? They're saying yes. All right, cool. Was I there? Did Mr. Tapscott Space Ghost? Yeah, they're saying yes. Mr. Tapscott turned up. Cool. And that's why you're making a new record, because Mr. Tapscott said you should make a new record. Really? Don't over Space Ghost. Don't. You're not enslaving anyone, are you, Space Ghost? Oh, well, maybe a little bit. No. Don't. You don't have to make a record if you don't want to. Tool, please. Don't let Space Ghost enslave the Jews. Thus making the podcast redundant. Space Ghost is all right. But yeah, like if you want to make a new record, they're like, we want to do it. I'm like, all right, sick. Yeah, kill it. Yeah, fucking awesome. Yeah, well, you're still getting your peyote experience, like, so you realize that. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's still happening. So this is just the build-up. So when you actually go on your peyote adventure individually, it's gonna be fucking kick ass, man. Yeah, and they're like, oh fuck, yeah. And they're asking me, did I have a peyote adventure? And I said, well, did you see the story I told about the garden and the acid, like taking acid and like being in the garden? And they're like, yeah, that was them. So I didn't realize until later. I didn't find out until later that no, they actually came down and hung out. That was them doing it for us because they liked our. Yeah, they're like, their parents told them not to have a sick party for schoolies week, which is like, I don't know, like spring break or something in the States. It's like the spring break equivalent. Yeah, so it's like when you finish high school, like schoolies, it's like it's like everyone parties. Okay, we understand what. Yeah, okay, yeah, they get it. So my parents said, like, you can stay in our house as long as you promise not to have a sick party. I was like, I heard the word sick party. I didn't really hear anything else you said. So I did, and it was fucking a cracker. It was an awesome party. And then Gaia saying she saw it, and Sylvia saw it. And then they mentioned it to Artemis. They're like, by the way, there's a fucking sick party. Let's swoop in there. Artemis was like, all right. And then they came in and sort of like hung out with us. And we went for a walk, like me and two other mates. And yes, I got witnesses to attest to this, and we all felt the same thing. We went for a walk, and then we went to someone's backyard, and it was like this lush green lawn. It was a really warm night. It was a super warm night. And it was a full moon, and then there were clouds like coming across the sky in front of the moon. So that was Diane. That was fucking Sylvia. That was Sylvia that did that. Just the cloud bit. And then Artemis and Guy were there, and the guy was in there going like giving us like brain massages and heart massages and stuff. And Artemis was like doing cool shit too. And then so me and my other two mates were just lying there. No, that's not a reference to the fucking crucifix, but we're just lying there flat on our backs on this like lush green lawn in this perfect garden, staring up at the sky, like at this full moon, tripping absolute fucking balls. And then they said later, it's like I didn't find out till later. They're like, yeah, that was us. We did that. We did that for you because you threw a sick party. I was like, let's get down there. Yeah, so they do shit like that. They'll reward you. Yeah, but now that I'm here, now that Mr. Tapscott's here, and I've got friends, so I've got Millie, I've got Nicole Hegarty, I've got Nadia Daly, I've got Sylvia Jeffries. So now instead of like just sort of like subtle hints, we can just say straight up, you did this, and now I'm going to do this cool thing for you. Yeah. So yeah, Space Coast. So that's why my Space Coast wants me to mention him in this episode. He's like, I want to be in this one. And again, I don't usually ask questions because I do. I ask questions, but Space Ghost like just kind of go with the flow. And Space Ghost, like me and him, we do have spirited debates because he has. That's what he sort of wants me to talk about today. Because he has asked me to do some fucking crazy shit, and I'm just like, are you sure about this, Space Ghost? And he's like, yeah, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. You just go to jail for a bit. Like what the fuck? All right, and then I do it, and then I get arrested. Fuck hell. Yeah. But yeah, and then he'll ask because he's me, and it's like that's exactly what I do to me. Like, I'd be that mean to me. I would. Yeah. The Space Ghost is. Yeah, we're both nodding now. Yep, that's it. Yeah. So I will talk about Space Ghost, my Space Ghost, this episode. Okay, who else can we check in on? Bill Burr. We'll do a live judgment on Bill Burr, but let's check in on someone else who's done a live judgment on. Okay, Alabaster de Plume has quit smoking. Thank you very much, sir, Mr. de Plume. And he too is busy in the studio now. And and he's just like, well, just that. I've got more. I don't have to leave the studio to. Because every time you smoke a ciggy, right, you got to stop. Yeah, exactly. So now he's being more productive because he can. And you're on lozenges now. All right, so last I heard you were on the vape pen. Yeah, he was. And now he's like, well, because even just that, like, you can't really vape in the studio, right? Yeah, so now he's just eating the lollies. Yeah. And now, as a result, he doesn't have to leave his fucking studio. So he can work more. And so now he's getting more work done. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Alabaster de Plume. And has other spooky space stuff happened to you? That's awesome. Saying yes. Okay, cool. And has it been amazing? It's like, yes. So who got in there? Was it Artemis? Artemis came in and like, yeah. So hello. Yeah, he's like, yeah. Yeah. All right. Fucking awesome. Well, keep up the great work because everyone agrees. All of us agree. You do amazing work. And we love it. We love you. Not the gay way. Maybe Gaia has a gay way. Like she wants to do gay stuff with you. Like, be gay. I don't know. She'd come back as a dude and meet you in a car park. And be really sleazy and creepy. Glory hole or something. She's like, yeah, she'd do that. If that's what you're into, Alabaster, but I didn't think that was your thing. But he's blushing now. Okay, that's all right. We know you've never done that. No, he hasn't. Who else? Okay. Yeah. All right. Onion. So, Onion. I did give you the Stern lecture yesterday, and I also said after I rewatched because every day I rewatch what I said the day before, so I don't repeat myself and stuff. And I also said you were getting a visit from the friend with no name to give you and you were going to have a strong cup of coffee together. How did that go? Okay. Yeah, okay, they shit their pants, but they definitely understand my point of view now, and they also realize that I'm only trying to help them stay alive. Yeah, okay, cool. So friend with no name, did she like do spooky stuff? They're like, yeah, okay, cool. Did she tell you who she is? They're like, no, okay, yeah. All right, cool. Well, she is very compelling though, isn't she? Yeah, she's pretty scary. Yeah, exactly. That's her specialty. I love her. Yeah, she's my best friend. She is. But yeah, like she's her own thing. She is. She's a whole other thing. There's no one like it. Not even so. Yeah, they're all clearing it. So Gaia and Sylvia are actually kind of close together. Like they're a little bit similar. And it's safe to say that Nutty Deli and Nicole Hegarty are kind of like they're fairly close together. You know what I mean, personality wise. But there isn't the friend with no name. She's sort of she's over here. You know what I mean? Like she's definitely part of it. She's definitely a thing. She's a space ghost, and she's best friends. We're all best friends, all of us. But there's only one friend with no name. Yeah. And so sometimes me and her kind of work together, like we do spooky stuff to bad guys. Yeah, she's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, cool. All right. Great. And you called the FBI, so that's good. That's good. What do you think? Nah, okay. So Roz has just suggested that maybe I introduce my new friend now. Now he's like, who is it? He wants to know. He's like, unwrap the present. Yeah, unwrap the present. Unwrap the present. I want to unwrap the present. That's what Roz is saying. But no, I just ran it past her, and she's saying like, if we could hold out a little bit longer, please, Mr. Tapscott. She wants to build the tension, and I'm more than happy to because this is how I like to work with them. This is a good illustration of how we work. So as you may have noticed, they're all different. I'm not doing the same thing for each one, and that's because I work with them. Like literally, like they come to me and they say like, this is what we're going to do. We'll put a picture on the wall. But we'll do this, and like we go, like the slides that I show, we pick them together. Like we sit down together at a computer and go, "What do you think?" And they go, "Oh, this, no, not that one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I want that one. All right, sick." They pick their own photos. They do. They pick them. They all pick them. They all pick their own thing. So that's how I work with the Space Ghosts. So today's Space Ghost, and she's my favorite. Yeah, don't tell the rest, but she is my favorite one. Yeah, she's awesome. She's a fucking badass. Yeah, both in space and also here on Earth, both of them. Yeah, they're fucking awesome. And so and she's telling me that she wants to wait until a bit later, like just because she wants to build it up a little bit. All right, cool, that's fair enough. All right, well, thank you. That particular Space Ghost. We'll come back to you. Let's do a live judgment.
We do it, believe.
Well. If it isn't Billy Bitch Tits. No, that's Raining Blood. That's not the Terminator music. Bill Burr, this is your judgment day. Now, Bill, we've been hearing some dark rumors about you, my friend. Very dark. For one thing, we heard that your jokes are actually just offcuts of other more premium jokes. Yeah, that's what we heard. We heard that. We heard that about your jokes. So you got your premium comedians, you got your Dave Chappelle's, you got your Stuart Lee's, the intellectual stuff, and then you kind of come in and it's like, you don't want this part of the joke. That's fine. I'll take it. Like we're just gonna throw this dog food, dude. You're like, nah, I'll use it, and then you take it and you put it in the joke grinder. Bit of like weird chemicals and shit. You chuck it in there, and it turns into this like red paste. You squeeze it out, and then that's a Bill Burr joke. So we heard that. For one thing, we heard that. So we heard. That's one thing we heard. Another thing we heard is that you fly down to Guatemala and you like source illegally like Trump. Just an FYI. Bill Burr's been trying to circumvent your tariff regime, your tariff policy by going down to Guatemala and then smuggling in, getting jokes for cheap. He's like, all right, I'll take that one. Thank you. He gets them in a sweatshop, basically. Like he buys them from like illegally. So this is kind of veering into the slave territory. He gets these illegal, cheap fucking jokes, and then he just puts his name on it. He says, "This is a Bill Burr joke," but it's actually come from a third world sweatshop, and he smuggles them back into the States, and then he presents them as his own. He just puts his own Bill Burr label on it. Monday Morning Podcast is just the jokes that he couldn't sell on the weekend. Yeah, that's what we heard. Yeah, that's why it's Monday morning. Yeah, that's what it is. He just puts them all into a big joke jumbo. Like he tries to sell them all. It's like, we don't want that shit, Bill. He's like, all right, Monday morning. Oh, what's this? And he's like, oh, Monday Morning Podcast. It's just all the shit that he couldn't sell on the weekend. And when he does his routine, he doesn't write fresh comedy. He doesn't write a fresh routine for every show he does. He doesn't. So if you go see Bill Burr twice in 2 nights, he would just repeat the fucking same jokes. You know, so what are we going to do with you, Billy Bitch Tits? You know, Mr. Burr. What are we going to do with Mr. Burr? Well, I'll tell you one thing, Bill Burr. I'm going to force you right now to listen to Dream River by Bill Callahan. Maybe that'll teach you a lesson. No, seriously, that was just my Billy Bitch Tits material. Yeah, I've got a whole routine. I'm just going to do a live show. It's just going to be me cracking jokes about Bill. Yeah, he's like, all right, sweet, sick. Yeah, no, so Bill came, he's like, do me, like, judge me. And he's like, don't go soft on me, like that fucking pussy Joe Rogan. That's what he said. Like, yeah, don't go soft on me like you went soft on Joe Rogan. I want you to be fucking hardcore on the hardcore routine. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, and Sylvia came confirm. It's like, yeah, I did that for you, Mr. Tapscott. No, that's nice. Because I'm making it rain by doing this shit. Oh, that's so nice and soothing. Yeah, listening to Dream River. Isn't that nice? Bill, can you feel how nice that is? It's like, yeah, he's having a great time. He always loves checking out on the fucking No Pictures of a Bird podcast. Bill, yeah, you are doing your own. Your kids are eating food, right? Like, you're still feeding the kids and stuff. He's like, yeah, he just puts it on. He puts it on the headphones and walks around and listens to it. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Like, we could go deep on you. Like, I don't know. I'll just drop all the acts. Like, I'll just talk like authentically to you because we do crack a lot of jokes. That's your style. Your style is like, hey, yeah, go fuck yourself. You know, like, you know, the banter, the male banter, like the slap with the towels. But really, you know that secretly you want to be gay lovers with me, and I can respect that. A lot of people do. A lot of gay guys do. You're not gay. No, you're not. No. Yeah, Gaia is right now saying that no, Bill Burr is she's checked you out because she noticed that I liked you. Like, she already knew you. She's like, oh, Mr. Tapscott, fucking responsible to this Bill Burr character. Let's swoop in there, Artemis. Yeah, she took Artemis with her. And they've checked you out, and they're saying that, no, Bill Burr is top to bottom fucking pure gold, they say. Her words, pure gold. Yeah, Bill Burr is pure gold. Because you don't show, you have that talent, and this is what we're saying to fucking Maynard, which is like, you're not afraid of the truth, and truth is beauty. Yeah, objectively, you're not afraid. Like, if you see something that's objectively true or objectively untrue, you're not afraid to call it out. You're fucking, yeah, you got balls, man. And that's what we need. Like, we need warriors, you know what I mean? You've got that warrior's ethos. You just apply it to comedy. It's like, yeah, fuck you, Michelle Obama. I don't want to listen to you. Fuck you. And that thing that you did about the military, and you got in trouble, and I watched it on Conan O'Brien. It's like, oh, yeah, no, the fighter pilot, get him missile shot at him. He's a hero. This guy, the fuck is that? You know, yeah. So stuff like that. You knew it was going to get you into trouble. It's like, cool, good, yeah. And you're very brave about your comedy as well. So you're clearly a very sensitive guy, and you're a sensitive guy growing up in a very insensitive world, and that's like a big part. That was like a big part of your comedy, and you're not afraid to present because F is for Family is loosely based on your upbringing, and a lot of your routines are about you and your dad and like how harsh your family can be and stuff like that. I can relate to that. Guy is saying like, yeah, yeah. That was my dad. Like, I put my fucking thing on that. Yeah, put it on the fucking an X thing. Yeah, you saw it on my X account. Like, that's me, my family. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say that was fucked. It's like, yeah, well, that's just a day in the life, dude. Yeah. He's asked another question, and I won't repeat what that question is, and I'll just say, like, I can't really talk about it just because there is like an official investigation, and it's like, I can't. Yeah, he's like, all right, fair enough. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so it wasn't hard to build as well. and we want to highlight this, to switch that warrior's ethos of like, no, fuck that. I see an injustice, and I see something that's objectively wrong, and I get up on stage and talk about it. So it wasn't hard for us to sort of like re-fucking purpose that power. It's like, well, if you want to do more than just that, you want to do more than tell jokes, call the FBI. And he's like, and he was like, the phone was in his hand. Like, fucking hell, that was quick. Like, one of the first, like, didn't even think about it, didn't think twice. Yeah, because he loves his friends. And as soon as we went, like, you've lost friends, he's like, fuck, like, I gotta go. I'm like, can't, yeah, fuck. Yeah, he's in there, him and Joe Rogan. And he's done a lot of work as well to sort of like help bring people across who were sort of like half about it. And so, yeah, so for that, Bill Burr. And yeah, obviously Nia, obviously Guy gets in and talks to the lovely Nia and your kids as well. And your dog. Like, Guy loves that you've got your dog on the podcast. She's like, that's so cute. Yeah, she loves that. Yeah, like you don't have any blemishes on your record at all. Like, and now you're kind of concerned. It's like, well, what about, like, I get angry and I fucking drink too much and I swear and I fart. And yeah, like, that's sort of what you're concerned that Judgment Day, like we heard about the dick joke you told in 1979 and it pissed the lady off. And no, little trivial shit like that we don't care about. We really don't. Yeah, God endorses Bill Burr, and that's you kind of got the same thing as Slayer, where it's like, all right, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if God's real and it's pissing him off. I'm just gonna shred. I don't give a shit. Like, if I have to spend an eternity in hell to make Rain in Blood, so be it. I don't give a fuck. And you're kind of the same. Yeah, you're like, yeah, exactly, rock and roll, right? Yeah, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care if fucking Jesus Christ comes out and now that's happened. But turns out Artemis loves you. Like, he's like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. We need more Bill Burrs. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Is this going to make baby Jesus cry? I'm going to tell this fucking joke about dicks. About, yeah, a purple vein dick crossing the street so you can cram it up your ass. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was Guy. Yeah, that was her. Yeah, Mother Nature. Literally. Mary, Mother of God, the Virgin Mary. She wrote that joke. Yeah, she did. Yeah. We went for a walk yesterday morning. So tell this. You mentioned me on your podcast, Mr. Tapscott. I can do that. I can tell jokes. Here's a joke. All right, that's it. Yes, she is exactly as lovely as you think you would be. So, okay, so this isn't so much. This isn't part of your sentence. This is just like, you just need to drop that. You could, like, because it's a Catholic thing as well. Yeah, so you grew up in the fucking, yeah, you are. I remember now. Yeah, you grew up in the fucking belly of the beast, right? And so you got that self fucking judging thing, where it's like, you are the way you are. You programmed, right? You're programmed to be the way you are. Or like, no, you're not really. No, you are. You're a free spirit, right? You're a powerful spirit, very powerful. You've got a lot of energy, and then you kind of, but then you feel guilty for feeling that way, and that's sort of got a lot to do with your parents, right? So you're kind of like, oh hey, like as a kid, you're like, oh hey, dick joke, and they're like, hey Bill, and slap you in the back of the head for not doing your maths homework. Like, yeah, exactly, yeah, bro, same, yeah. So you want me to mention Patricio? Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, like, yeah, fucking. But I suspect that it's not just Patricio Neely, is it, Bill? Because I think that you're sensitive enough to know that if I said to you, like, even if Patricio Neely was still alive, and I said to you, it's like, someone's best friend was murdered, you would still react the same way. I was like, no, you can't do that. That's fucked. You know what I mean? So you're not just doing it just because it's affected you personally. I still think you'd fight. I think if Patricio Neely was still around, and he says hi, by the way, if Patricio Neely was still around, and you hadn't lost any friends, and we came in and said, like, by the way, people's best friends and brothers are dying, being murdered by these fucking sicko cults or whatever the fuck they are, Nazis. Like, you would still react the same way. I was like, nah, not on my watch. Bah. Like, you would, yeah, guys, back me up now. You say that's exactly, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and now even you, like, you can't lie to yourself. You're trying to be humble. You're like, actually, yeah, it's true. He's got me. Yeah. So, yeah, my instruction to you, sir, And it's not. It's just sort of like like it's not an instruction, sort of sentence or anything. It's just like just trying to let go of that guilt, man. Like just because if you could remove that part, like you are the way you are, and then people all your life you've been growing up, they're like, don't be like that, and then you, as a result, you feel guilty, and that's the voice that's kind of in your head going like, you're fucked, you're shit. So yeah, that's it. So we're here to tell you no, like you did. No, they're wrong. They're wrong. You're awesome. Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, you're way cooler. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. I won't go too deep into your family stuff here, but yeah, we're across all of it. Just so you're aware, we're across all of it. So yeah, no, and it's not you, it's them. Yeah, big time. Yeah, can confirm. Objectively, yeah, that's right. Okay, so yeah, that's the only thing we'd say. It's just like, yeah, ease up on yourself a little bit there, Billy Bitch Tits. Don't. You are the way, like you've got a lot of fire and you've got a lot of passion, and then like you kind of, yeah, and then but then you kind of, yeah, you beat yourself up a little bit about it, and you maybe feel a little bit guilty for being like that, and you're like, oh, I'm on the wrong side of this, you know what I mean? Like you feel like the naughty kid all the time. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so we're here to tell you, no, you're not the naughty kid. Keep doing what you're doing because you're fucking smashing it, dude. Yeah, we fucking love it. Yeah, honestly, your podcast blew my mind. How the fuck does he do that? Like, what kind of retarded psycho would just talk to a fucking microphone on his own? What a weirdo. And then it turns out, yeah, it's not that hard. It's easy. It's easy. You call this work. Anyway. Bill Burr, your sentence. Dun, 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 for being one of the greatest comedians of all time. Yep, all the other comedians are now crying. And so, yeah, Bill Burr. Yeah, basically, they're pretty much prepared to make it official. Dave Chappelle was saying, like, we could make it official. Like come up with, invent an award, and just like the end of Star Wars. Like, put it, like, you're there and Princess Leia, like, puts a fucking medal on your neck. Chewie doesn't get one. No, we can give you a dog a medal as well. Yeah. Yeah. Greatest comedian of all time, that's what the medal would say. Yeah. Dave Chappelle's like, done. Yeah. Your sentence for being the greatest comedian of all time and also a cool guy. Formalities. Sorry, I haven't. People murdered by Bill Burr, 0. 0, sir. 0. That is a big 0, and you know it. Yeah, we've been through it. I'll retouch on that, but 0. 0 murders. 0. I'm not going to talk too much about your FBI service right now. I just want to separate that out just for, tactical reasons, strategic reasons. I won't talk about your FBI and what you've been working on there. All right? Yeah, just I don't want to jeopardize any investigations or anything like that. It's okay. And people fucking enslaved by Bill Burr, despite the fact he's had plenty of opportunities, 0. Everyone is now saying that Bill Burr is amazing to work with. Every clean record, 100%. Like, very considerate. Even on set, you're very considerate. That's what everyone's saying. What's his name? Fucking, yeah, the King of Staten Island. That guy. What's his fucking name? I'll Google it right now. Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. Rose says it's okay. Pete. Pete Davidson. Yeah, Pete Davidson was the. Yeah, he's like, nah, Bill Burr is a fucking legend. Yeah, everyone is now saying Pete Burr is amazing. But Pete Burr. that's when you get married. When Pete marries you, he will be Pete Burr. He can take your name. That's progressive. Pete Burr. No, yeah. Pete Davidson says Bill Burr is amazing to work with. And yes, perfect gentleman. And yeah, the last person you'd ever expect to enslave anyone. And you're more, exactly like Eddie said, echoing my statement, it was like, you're more inclined to free a slave. So you'd be more like, I will mention that, Dave Chappelle. Your name is Tolbert. I will talk about that. But yeah, Bill, so Pete is now saying that you're more inclined, like if you saw an incident of slavery, like someone go, if you came out of the set and there was like a 19-year-old there, like getting people's lunches and not being paid, you'd slip them like a 50 or something like that. Like you'd make sure they got paid, they get looked after. That's what Pete Davidson is saying. Yeah. So okay, your sentence. Okay, who's putting up their hand for this one? So Millie and Artemis. Gaia is telling me that she's gonna take a back seat because you're already good friends, she says. Did you know that? People said, yeah, actually, yeah, he thinks so. Yeah, so, yeah, because you took mushrooms, right? So, yeah. And guess who came to, yeah, he realizes that now. Guess who that was? Gaia. That's right. In preparation, yeah, and now Gaia's telling me, it's like, yeah, because you liked her. You liked him, Mr. Tapscott. So Gaia came and hung out to prepare you. That's what she's saying. Yeah, she said she can be straight up about this. Yeah. So Gaia came to pay you a visit, Mr. Burr, because she knew that Mr. Tapscott liked Bill Burr, and she's like, well, that's going to be important later, so I better get in there preemptively, make friends with Bill Burr, so when Mr. Tapscott says hi, and my Space Coast was in there as well, apparently. Yeah. So when Mr. Tapscott says hi, you'll be like, oh yeah, cool, I'm friends with him. Yeah. All right, sweet. So you took mushrooms and like had a fucking great time, Gaia. Mother Nature came out with you, yeah. So that's why Gaia, in this instance, she's like, well, I've already, you had the Gaia experience, right? And that was amazing. Yeah, he's like, yeah, fucking, yeah, sick. Right, so, Millie is so impressed by, thank you, Millie. Thank you. No, Millie is so impressed. She's like, she's so impressed by what she just heard just then. She didn't know. She's like, oh yeah, like she knew who you were, but she's like, she didn't really. You know, she heard all this shit. She's like, oh, he doesn't even do fucking fresh jokes. It's not her thing. She's like, why would I bother with that? No, so, no. Now Millie's been turned around. She said, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, Mr. Tapscott. Now you've turned me around on Bill Burr. She's prepared to forgive you. One condition. That when she comes to visit you, you are just as funny. Yeah, this is her saying this right now. When she comes to visit you, that you are just as funny as you are on your podcast. Yeah, that's what she said. So she's coming. Millie is coming to visit. Are you bringing it on with you, Millie? Yes, Artemis. So Millie and Artemis. That's the goddess Athena. And Jesus Christ, I come to hang out with you, Bill Burr. What are you going to do together? That's, play drums. Yeah, Artemis wants to play drums. Fucking sick. Yeah. And then they also say that it's not just going to be like a visit, like they're not just going to sweep in and then fuck off again. They're just going to hang out, or like you're friends now. They're saying you can be friends. Yeah, you're friends with them. So this is what I message to everyone else out there who's like, why aren't I on the wall? Why can't I be God? Like, well, you could be cool. We could hang out with us. You could hang out with us. You could be a mighty champion warrior like fucking Bill Burr. That's pretty good. It's still pretty good. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I think, is what I'm trying to say there. Yeah, now the gods are saying, like, yeah, exactly. You still get eternal life. Like, literally. You still get to hang out with fucking, Space Coast and shit. So, you don't want this responsibility, you know what I mean? You don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want none of this. Yeah. You don't want this motel room life. Bill slept on a futon, he knows all about it. But he does have a helicopter. Were you sleeping on a futon because you were saving up for your helicopter bill? It's like, nah, not really. So, okay. All right. Okay, now, my best friend is saying, now is the perfect time, but we'll do this thing very quickly. Okay. Don't forget, everyone. This is a war podcast. All right. All right. I am deleting this right now. I'm going to delete it live. I don't know if I can. Anyway, deleted. There goes that countdown. That's it. It's gone. It's done. Stop sharing. See ya. Time's up. Wonder what happens next. Wonder what happens next. To who? Who's next is what I'm wondering. Yeah, who's next? Okay. Everyone just shit their pants. Who we wanted to shit pants. Everyone who we wanted to just shit their pants, just shit their pants. All right, great. That's good. That's good news. All right, I'm just going to fucking take that off the computer altogether. Don't need that anymore because that was it. But yeah. They're basically saying like you may as well just like delete the whole fucking. You don't need that. Don't need countdown timers anymore. That's it. That was their last chance. Cool. Who's happy with that? I am. All right. Before we go into our next segment, I am just going to take a very short break, like 2 minutes. What can I prep you with? Yeah. All right. Let's do that. You are listening to Dream River by Bill Burr. That's, I'm only joking. I actually fucked that up. That's Bill Callahan. What is it with Bills? Fuck. I'm so bad with names. Sorry, Stacey. Yeah, she's laughing at me. Okay, cool.
Some people find the taste of broken guts to be too strong. Me, I find I can't get by without them too long. Tear out the flesh, tear out the bone. Anyone who does it can know that it's life ain't confidential. No. It's not. It isn't. Living confidential.
Yeah. So it's actually raining quite hard here, and that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Yeah. So that's Sylvia. Sylvia's doing that.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa just chimed in there. Now Sylvia's saying she did that. All right. Thanks, Sylvia. Thank you. All right. Cool. So you're listening to Dream River by Bill Callahan. That's the artist today. How are we doing, Roz? Roz is saying we're going great guns, smooth as silk. Fantastic. All right. I have a new best friend to introduce. Now, they are all very different. As everyone's probably figured out by now, we've all got very distinctive personalities. Very different, very distinctive personalities. Some of us have similarities. So Gaia and Sylvia are pretty close together. Like they'd have a clique. If they were in your high school, they'd have a little clique, and you'd be like, "Ooh, who are the cool girls, the hot girls?" Yeah, they'd be nice. They'd still be nice. They wouldn't be bitches. Well, unless you were an asshole, they'd probably be bitches. But no, yeah. Anyway, this next one is a fucking certified fucking badass, and I realize now, yeah, she's like, yeah, it's strategic. It kind of did me a bit later when you got the tone right. And you decided it's not just a comedy podcast; it's not all fucking pretty flowers and shit. She's a real feet on the ground one, right? So I was saying before, yesterday, feet on the ground, head in the clouds. Gaia, you know, like she is a very feet on the ground. Gaia's very feet on the ground. She's encouraged me now to say this. Yeah, Gaia's very feet on the ground, but she's also very head in the clouds. So Gaia, it's very easy to go like, oh, let's go for a nice walk in the garden and we'll look at a picture of a bird, right? It's very easy. And that's, I think, yeah, now Gaia's saying like, yeah, that's, people got confused. They're like, well, it's just pictures of a bird. Like the world doesn't, you don't need to worry about anything. Like you can burn down a fucking forest and 60,000 koalas will die as long as you've got fucking pictures of a bird in your shop. And so, and that's part of the problem. So Gaia was kind of like that. She's like, no, people need to be reminded, Mr. Tapscott, that it's not just about fucking pretty birds and pictures of a bird. There are real practical fucking problems that need to be fixed. These cunts aren't listening. They're just not listening. Read a whole, like, something like, all right, Artemis, get down there. She came down, they nailed her to a cross almost immediately. You know? We wrote a whole book. Don't enslave the fucking Jews, Joe, or anyone. Don't matter. No pictures of a bird. Didn't work. So, yeah, Gaia was like, well, you better get down there, Mr. Tapscott, because, yeah, they're not fucking listening. They think it's all pictures of a bird. They think it's just like pretty flowers. Like you go for a walk in the garden and you look at a pretty flower. It's like God exists, and then that's it. And then you just go back to fucking murdering your neighbor with cyanide because they borrowed your lawnmower. You know, or like I don't like that comedian's jokes, even though they're fucking funny. And it's like, yeah, and then Bill Burr loses his best friend, and now he's coming to your house and to shoot you in the head, pretty much. Perfectly legally, yes, as a fully fucking full serving member of the FBI. Pretty sick, isn't it, Bill? It's like, yeah, fuck yeah. Bill says I didn't never said rise, and so he's still on his knees. And he's like, Mr. Tapscott, can I stand up? Yeah, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah, okay, rise. Bill, mighty warrior of God. You fly away in your chopper, find some bad guys for us. He's like, yeah, fuck yeah. And he's coming to Australia, he says. Fuck yes. Fuck yes, we'll go to a titty bar. Don't tell Guy. Yeah, we'll go to a titty bar, bro. We'll watch football, we'll watch NFL, watch a Ravens game. Yeah, sick. Who's his team? You're a Patriots, right? Yeah, he is. Yeah, fucking Tom Brady. Yeah, kick ass, bro. Yeah. We'll watch Ravens versus Patriots. Who do you like this year? He doesn't think the Patriots are going to have it's going to be a long time before another Tom Brady comes around. He says, yeah, exactly. What do you reckon about the Ravens? He's like, they've got a shot. Yeah, because they do all right, don't they? Yeah, exactly. I'm not afraid to admit that Bill Burr knows more about football than me. That's right. He's allowed to do that. It's fine. As long as he doesn't fucking enslave the Jews. Joe Biden. Anyway. So, my space friend, came to me and she said, now's a good time to introduce me, Mr. Tapscott, because now that you've set the tone for the podcast and you've established that it's no pictures of a bird, it's not pictures of a bird, it's no pictures of a bird, you should introduce me because I'm very feet on the ground. I'm a bad bitch. That's what she said. And I'm not going to argue with her. I'm like, yes, ma'am. No, I'm stoked. I'm absolutely thrilled to introduce this lady because I've always liked her. I have. And we do, she would, I'll tell the backstory first. So I've actually known this lady on and off. Like she floats around Sydney. And she, and so I've known her. Like I never hung out with her as much as I hung out with Millie. But yeah, I know her in person. Yeah. And I always thought and it was the same kind of deal. It's like she stands out. What is it about her? She's cool. But she's a bad bitch. And then fuck it. And then it was the same kind of deal. So my space ghost. So she stands out to you, doesn't she? I'm like, yeah, she does. Like she's fucking fearsome. Like she's awesome. I hope she's on our side, right? He's like, well, hopefully. And my space ghost didn't tell me. He goes, well, hopefully, And then there was like a little bit of sceney bullshit, and they kind of got in your ear and said like, "Oh, Mr. Tapscott's a cunt," and she's saying like, "Yeah, that's what happened." But it's like I knew that because I never, I don't want to say faith is such a gay word, but I knew that I didn't care because I knew that once all the facts were sort of laid on the table in front of you, you would just be like, "I know which side I'm on." Fuck, I know which side I'm on. No pictures of a bird immediately. Yeah, straight away. You're just like, obviously, fuck that, fuck them. Yeah, so I don't care if you're a little bit bitchy because that's sort of the nature of the game. So, and it's sort of part of your thing because you don't take shit. She doesn't take shit. That's why. Yeah, I'm glad she's on my. Yeah, so she's like, well, why would I waste time on this cunt? Basically, to me, and I'm like, all right, good. That's what she is. It's like if it's a tiger, rah, rah, you see a tiger in the wild, rah, rah, it's like, all right, well, growl at me. Good. That's what I expect. If the tiger doesn't growl at you, it's just sort of lies there. It's like, what the fuck kind of tiger is this? This is shit. But this tiger is like, rawr. I'm like, yeah, fucking, yeah. Ooh, save that fire, save that passion. I want to see that. When I unleash that, I'm going to point that in a certain direction. Take that off the leash. Roar! Nazis. She's got a taste for Nazis, this tiger. Anyway, she's not a tiger. She is, however. And again, we worked on this together. This is how she wants me to introduce herself. She is, however, the goddess freak. And she wanted me to lead with the Norse mythology. Because she is, she's a Viking. She is. She has representations in the other mythologies. She does have the Greek mythology. She's in there. She's in Roman mythology. There's a little bit of crossover with her stuff, but I always kind of looked at her as because she came in with the other space ghosts. And I was calling her Auntie. It's like, hey, auntie, like, and she's like, hey, and she was cool. And she's a fucking bad bitch. She really is. So Frigg is a prominent goddess in Norse mythology, known as the wife of Odin. So that's not technical. So I'm technically Odin, but she's not really my wife. In Norse mythology, she is. In other mythologies, she's not. So her equivalent in the other mythologies isn't married to Zeus, right? That's different. That's a different lady. So that's Gaia or maybe even Athena, isn't it? Yeah, anyway. Millie is Athena. But anyway, Frigg. So she has a very important role. Now, she's associated with marriage, motherhood, and prophecy. But, yeah, highest ranking. So she is like a fucking bad bitch. She is a bad bitch. Like, yeah, she's the goddess of marriage, but at the same time, I don't think she's a Viking. So she's like mother of Vikings. So, and you know what? How do you raise a Viking? What do you raise a Viking to be? A warrior. Yeah. So, yeah, she is mother. She's a mother, but she's a mother of Vikings. Fucking bad bitch. Yeah, she's a psycho. She is. The fucking Queen of Asgard. And that's important. Because as part of her role as the Queen of Asgard, she is the boss of the Valkyrie. Who's watching in Sydney and has already guessed who I'm about to introduce? Yeah, a couple of people. Yeah, a couple of them. Not too many, but a couple. Yeah, see, I guess this as well. It's like, shit, if anyone's a Valkyrie, it's fucking her. Yeah, if anyone's a Valkyrie, it's her. That's what I was like. It's like, yeah, who else would it be? Yeah. But fucking, yeah, chooser of the fallen. So she selects who. She selects the warriors. She selects warriors who come to Valhalla. And, the definitions of fallen, especially in mythologies, that can mean like death. Like technically, I died. Oh, you died. Mr. Tapscott died, and then he came back to life. But what that actually means is like I went to jail, and my reputation was in the trash, and then I restored it. So that I died, and now I'm coming back to life. So when they say chooser of the fallen, so she's basically going around. So this person, the Earth version, is going around like, all right, they got to you, they cancelled you, but we think you'd be a fucking kick-ass warrior. And I'm now being informed that that's exactly what she's doing in Sydney right now, which is fucking amazing. Yeah, it really is amazing. Yeah, I'm so stoked to be able to introduce this lady. Who is also known as Ares, the god of bloodlust. Bam! So like I've said in the past, all of these gods can, like, they're all women. They're all women, but they can easily appear as, like, in other mythologies or other representations, or on Earth, they can appear as men. They can. And she wants me to say that, yeah, she did that. So, yeah. So, Frigg sent an angel to see me this morning. So I was there. I was like sitting in my car, drinking my can of kamikaze, listening to some I Hate God, which she pictures. Like, let's listen to some fucking music. She put some music on, and I was like, yeah, this is sick. And I was there as some guy like walked in front of my car, and she's like, oh, hello, there I am. Oh fuck, it is you. Yeah. And she basically was like, let's see me today because she's about to get hairy. The deadline's done. Now's the time to meet fucking the boss of the Valkyrie. Yeah, fuck yeah. So if I've ever said to you, and my Space Ghost has visited a lot of you and said, do you want to be a Valkyrie? Mostly to the women. But if you want to be a Valkyrie, you will be talking to this lady. Like, you're on Earth. She's telling me right now she's got like a lot of room for more Valkyrie. Yeah, she wants more Valkyrie. She wants endless. She wants 1 million Valkyries. She wants 10 million Valkyries. Yeah, she's like, if you want to be a Valkyrie, you talk to this lady, she'll hook you up. She'll suss you out. And if she thinks you've got the goods, you can be a literal Valkyrie. You won't get a flying chariot. That's not guaranteed. But you might get a helicopter. Bill Burr can fly you around in a helicopter if you're a Valkyrie. Who's seen Apocalypse Now? They play the Flight of the Valkyries. Cruiser in the choppers. So that's a reference to the flying fucking chariots. Anyway, there you go. God of Bloodlust. Valkyries. And in popular culture. Here she is. Look, see, there's the helmet. That's Frigg, right? That's Auntie Frigg. It's my Auntie Frigg. Yeah. See? But she's a fucking bad bitch. What is What's Polaris actually doing? Yeah, Polaris. So that's her in X-Men. This is her character. This is based on the lady who I'm about to introduce. So let's have a look at powers and abilities. Yeah, so here she is. Yeah, see the green there? That's important. Black and green. He recognizes her from Thor, the movie Thor. Chris Hemsworth did amazing. Oh, holy shit, it's her. It's fucking her. And it kind of is. Yeah, there's a bit of crossover there, Chris, but yeah, there's a bit of crossover there. But don't worry, she's not an enemy. She's on our side. Thank fuck. If we had to fight her, we're in a lot of trouble. She can control metal. Yeah, so like just kind of like Magneto. So technically, I'm Magneto. Yeah, technically I'm Magneto. But she can do this stuff as well because I can control metal. So like Magneto, so I can do that. But the metaphor of metal. So I can, like, it just means laws. I can bend rules. Like, if I get angry, I'll go, and bend rules. Like, just basically means I'm a fearsome lawyer. And you've seen it. You've seen Magneto in action on this podcast. When I do that thing, it's like, I'm not saying I don't have evidence to present that you're an assassin. That's Magneto at work. He's like, well, he's been using the law. He's been using metal. And that's steel. I'm using steel when I do that, you know. And that's what this lady's good at. That's what this lady's exceptionally good at. Have I missed anything, Ross? He's like, no, but keep it here so you can see yourself. All right, cool. It's a good idea. Thanks, Ross. Okay, cool. So that's her. Yeah. So we've got she's the boss of the Valkyrie. She's got powers. She can fucking manipulate metal, steel. She can manipulate cold steel. What else can she do? Fucking, she's a bad bitch, man. Yeah, she's a warrior. She's the mother of Vikings. Fuck. Yes. All right. I would like to, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to this lady. You know who that is, Sydney? Yes. Everyone is like, fuck yes. That's her. That's her. That's the Valkyrie. I'm nearly crying. It's the boss of the Valkyrie right there. This lady. Nina Trefkorn. Who's already terrified of Nina Trefkorn? Yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, who the fuck else would it be? Who else would it be? Yeah, exactly. So Valkyrie. Yeah, that's the thing. So that's what like most base goes when I was first walking around. So it's going to be a fight probably. You know, she gets the Valkyries and she was like, well, what about Nina? She's obviously a fucking psycho. Like, she's a Valkyrie. And it was like, yeah, she is. She's a Valkyrie. She literally is. And it turns out, yeah, she literally is. She's a Valkyrie. Nina Trefkorn is the goddess Frigg, boss of the Valkyries. Queen of the Valkyrie. Queen of Asgard. There she is. That's her. Let's check in on Nina right now. Live cross. Nina Trefkorn, how are you? Shitting her pants, but fucking, yeah. Yeah, and same. Says like, yeah, exactly. I'm explaining it perfectly because he's like, she's always known, and now that's like made it official. It's like, oh fuck, that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. And relieved, right? Yeah, very relieved, but also angry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and now she's got a mandate. Yeah, she's ready to swing her fucking sword. That's what she says. She says, yeah, swing her sword. She's preparing to swing her sword. Yes, yes. You got some Valkyries lined up for us, Nina? She's like, oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, she's got a long list. Fuck yes. Nina Trefkorn. Meet Nina Trefkorn, the goddess. Nina Trefkorn is a goddess. Bam. So your Space Ghost Nina came to me today and we planned this whole presentation. And now Nina's like, yeah, fucking sick. Yeah, I'd do that. Yeah. All right. Have you spoken to, have you met? How's your, when did you find out? Last week? Yeah, I realized I was introducing these people and then sort of like, then I was asking questions on their behalf. And it's like, well, we can just do some Q&A now. And it's like, that's a good idea, Nick. All right. Yeah, when did you find out? So you found out last week. Did you get any spooky hints? Have you been getting spooky hints and stuff? She's like, yeah. Okay, so Gaia came in and said, you know how you feed that's me. Yeah. So if anyone's familiar with Nina's social media, like she's got a lot of friendly birds who come and see her, and she feeds them like grapes and stuff. That's Gaia. That was Mother Earth saying hi. So hey, hello, You're special. We like you. Nick likes you. Mr. Tapscott likes you. I like you. Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah, Nina's saying, I'm sorry for being a little bit mean to you. I'm like, I don't care. No, she says, say bitch. Yeah, Nina's saying, I'm sorry for being a bitch. I'm like, no, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. We can do a live judgment on you right now if you want. She's like, nah, let's keep it on this. Let's keep the focus on this. I'm like, okay, cool. But no, like I don't give you like honestly, because she's like, it's exactly like you said. Like they targeted us. They told us that you were a gay dickhead or whatever, and not to talk to you. Did they threaten you as well? She's like, yeah. Like, was it explicit? Did they say like we will kill you, or it's like hint, like things might not work out for you? Yeah, it was kind of an implied threat. It's like maybe it's a good idea not to talk to him if you know what's good for you type thing. Like, yeah, exactly. Fucking can't say. Yeah, and as soon as exactly, and as soon as you found out what was actually going on, it was like, oh fuck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, cool. Nina, my best friend. My best friend Nina. I love you very deeply, Nina. I'm so fucking stoked. She's like, how long have you known it was me? I'm like, around the same time as everyone else. So when I was in jail, it was like, and it was the same as the rest of them. Same as the rest of them. Not to trivialize it, but yeah, it was sort of like, all these women that, you've been thinking about, like not in a creepy way. Not when you're outside of the shower, Mr. Tapscott. Like, yeah. Like, well, that's her. And it was like, because it was all their space ghosts. Like, I've been hanging out with all of the space ghosts. And then they're like, well, now I can show you who we are on Earth. And it's this. And it's like, yeah. And it's like, yeah, I was fucking stoked. When I found out it was you, it was like, yes. Fuck yes. Because, yeah, I'm like, nah, fucking, we got to get that bad bitch. Like, she's a psycho. Like, you can tell. Like, yeah, everyone, and that's what everyone's saying right now. So you wouldn't fight Nina Trefkell. You wouldn't. No one would ever fight Nina Trefkell. Like, you think you was good for. Look at her. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, fuck. Anyway, so we picked this one out, Nina. This is the Goddess Freak. This picture here, this image, this is you. It's Goddess Freak. It's upside down. Yes, it is. Upside down. This is good. There you go. This is you. This is Goddess Freak. But same instructions to everyone else. They're saying, yeah, you don't have to. Everyone gets this. Like, Nina is Nina. No pictures of a bird for Nina. Try and hide any pictures of a bird in a fucking gallery, she'll kill you till you're dead. 6 times before you hit the ground, as they say. Yeah. Nina Trefkell. Boss of the Valkyrie. Goddess. Bam. Let's put you on the wall.
And I am a child of linger on. I peer through the window gone. I am a child of linger on.
There. Yeah, and that was her idea as well. That was Nina's idea. It's like, yeah, you use me to cover up the picture of a bird. All right, fucking done. That is done. And now she's saying, have a scotch with me, Mr. Tapscott. And I'm like, you know what? That's a fucking great idea. I'll do that. I will do that. Butcher too.
Somewhere between the wind and the dove lies all I lost in you. And when the wind just dies, and the dove won't rise from your windowsill, will I not tell you which way it would be if it was not this way to
Granite Island Cup to remind me while we're fighting for the penguins, right? The real birds. Yeah, she's like, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck them, right? Yeah, click. Yeah, let's have a drink, Nina. Let's do it. Let's do a live Q&A thing. So let's check in with your protection detail. Who have we got there? We've got SAS. Have you signed up with any? Yeah, she's AFP now. Okay, so Nina Trecorny is also AFP, everyone. Just like me. Australian Federal Police. Don't fuck with her. She has the power to arrest you. She has the power to shoot you dead if you threaten her or her family or any of her friends. Legally. Perfectly legally. Well done, Nina. She's asking me, am I having a good time now that I'm out of the crazy house? Like, yeah, fuck that, man. Yeah, exactly. It's like a horror movie. It's like childlike, but like really dark. It's like there's so much dark shit that's gonna come out about that. Yeah, like really fucking dark. Yeah, she knows already. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not a stein of mead, is it? That was Matt G. Added that, but yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I fucking hope. Yeah, so Nina wants to know if I'm gonna visit her in her gallery soon. I fucking hope so. Yeah, now everyone's saying yes. Have you met any of the other space ghosts? Okay, so Nina. Yeah, so start of last week, you're saying? Yeah. And the space ghost, where did they come and see you? Were you alone, or were you hanging out with Edward? You were alone, and the space ghost came and said hi. Yeah. Who came? Was it all of them? Yeah, she said pretty much all of them. Yeah, awesome. Have you met any like Earth space ghosts? So you and Sylvia Jeffries already kind of know each other. All right, awesome. That's cool. Yeah. Have you caught up with anyone? Oh no, you're waiting for this, and now you're going to catch up with people. Yeah. So just imagine that. Imagine being at that table. Nina Trecorny. Yeah, they're all coming over. Yeah, Nina. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're going to invite them all to China Heights. You're going to hang out, have a party. Fucking, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Fuck, yes. Now Nina's encouraging me to please introduce her better half. It's not better, but you know what I mean. So, everyone who knows Nina, knows her husband. Well, they think they know her husband. Maybe they don't. Just gonna leave that there while I check some music and you guys can think about it. Sometimes I wish we were an eagle by Bill Callahan. It's one of my favorites. Thank you, Bill. Thanks for the music. Says thank you, Mr. Tapscott. You're welcome. So, and I've also said that like some people won't make it onto the wall because they just aren't. Like they're just not. And it's not a bad thing. It's not an indictment of them, but they're just not. It's just like, you know, I'll never go to a fucking, you know, I'll never have a baby out of my body. But it's like, it's not a bad thing. It's just I don't have those body parts. You know, so yeah, some people won't get up there, you can still be a fucking heroic champion. Yeah, you can still be a champion, a hero, mighty hero. Because what happens is like, again, we've got our space ghosts all have powers. You can be like a Jedi, because I've explained the Force, what the Force is. So the Force is basically like a Jedi. A Jedi is just someone who's kind of holy, and what they do is they ask the gods nicely for a favor. That's what Luke Skywalker does. He's like, all right, when he's flying in the trench, he's about to blow up the Death Star. Obi-Wan Kenobi pops into his head and says, "Use the Force, Luke." That's actually God's. That's God getting his head. Use the Force, Luke. That was him. And then Luke goes like, okay, Artemis, and he prays. And he's like, that's him using the Force. That's praying. It's like, help me out here. Do me a solid, Artemis. And then Artemis looks at the situation and goes like, yeah, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to help this guy. And then bang, slam dunks the fucking proton torpedoes. Yeah, that's what the Force is. So while you won't be on the wall, you're not me. That doesn't matter, because if we like you, that's what you're doing. You're just asking us for a favor in your brain, and the Space Ghost can hear what's happening in your brain. So if you're out there, it's like, you know, we're not going to fucking help you cheat at football or whatever, but like, if you ask us nicely, we'll lend you some of that power. So everyone who knows Nina knows her husband, and he is a mighty warrior. And I was stoked as well. It's like, yeah, well, if Nina fucking is, then surely Edward is too, because he's a badass too. Edward's a legend. Like, he really is. Everyone who knows Edward is now saying, yeah, fucking he is. He is a hero. That guy fucking rules. And not just because, like, Or if Nina likes him, I like him. It's like Edward. Everyone who knows Nina knows Edward. Everyone who knows Edward thinks Edward is a fucking legend. So this is him. Edward is Hercules. Now, just to be clear, but he does have the mighty powers. He is mighty. You don't fuck with Edward. Because if you fuck with Edward, you fuck with us. Nina's now saying you treat him like you treat one of us, and I agree. Yeah, and that's unanimous. Yeah, so while he technically is not one of us, you have to treat him like he is. Yeah, you treat him like he is, because all he's going to do, like if you fuck with him, he'll go, Mr. Tapscott, in his brain, my space ghost. You say, Mr. Tapscott, can you do something? Can you do me a solid? And my space ghost, I will, Mr. Tapscott. We'll go, all right, done, and I'll help him. So he may as well have his powers. He may as well have the power of gods. And like it's instantaneous as well. So if he asks me for a favor, I'll pretty much always say yes, because I know he's not going to ask me for anything stupid. Like he's not going to help. Yeah, like I said, he's not going to say like help me cheat at poker. But if he asks me for a favor, and obviously Nina's going to do him a favor, any of us would do him a favor. Any of us, in a heartbeat, in less than a heartbeat. So yeah, if you fuck with him, like bang, like yeah. Okay, Nina's happy with that. She's like, yeah, it's perfect. And Edward, how are you doing? And Edward is thrilled beyond words. He says, thank you. Thank you. And I'll ask Edward, like, did you find out at the same time as Nina? I said, yeah, pretty much. She found out like slightly before, like same day. He found out the next day. Wow. So she had to keep. She was like, there was one day where she was all weird and freaking out and pale. He's like, yeah. And he's like, what's wrong? And then she's like, oh. And then what happened? I came. Yeah. My space ghost came and had a chat. Yeah. Sick. Did I whack off in the shower? It's like, no, I hope you didn't. All right, fair enough. Good night, buddy. Neither did my space ghost. He didn't whack off in your shower. He whacked off in the lounge room. No, he didn't do that. He didn't. Okay. So Edward is Hercules. And who else is Hercules? So obviously, Nina is a Norse goddess and a fucking boss of the Valkyrie. So needless to say, she's not going to hang out with fucking, like, Edward has to be in Norse mythology too. So this is Edward. He's Fenrir. He will fuck you up. This is him.
Oh, show me the way, show me the way,
Thanks,
show
Bill.
me the way to shake up memory.
This is him.
Show me the way, show me the way, show me the
What
way.
a fucking badass. He's like, yeah, sick. Yeah, sick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm a wolf. Fuck yeah, I am. Yeah, exactly. A giant wolf that hangs out in Valhalla. Beats bad guys. That's what you are. That's what you are, Edward. Yeah, mighty fucking wolf. Yeah, and here you are in popular culture. You're Cable. Now, nerds, what's Cable's power? He can time travel, right? Yeah. What's my power? What's my thing? Space Ghost. What does my Space Ghost do? Time, right? I'm Father Time. Gaia is Mother Nature. So that's what's happening. That's what Cable does. So Cable, who is Edward, asked me for a favor. He asked me for a favor. He says the real fucking favor is to fire your fucking ass because a loser is a loser. No, I wouldn't fire. No, I'd fire you if you are a loser, not you, Edward. So Edward, via space magic, he's out there. Someone's fucking around with Edward. He goes, haha, this fucking guy. And then I'll use my space magic. So don't worry, I'll take care of it. And then pow. So yeah. Oh, Edward is not. He's not on the wall. It's really just a technicality. Because he may as well be on the wall, but we're not putting him there because it's just not true. It's just not the truth. But that's fine. And how you yeah. See, and Edward's like fucking who gives a shit. Yeah, exactly, bro. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Yeah, that's the attitude. That's the right attitude to have. Yeah. And he doesn't do it because he like wants glory. Like he's not a fucking kick-ass dude because he wants glory. He doesn't love Nina because she's got power. He's like not kissing up her ass or anything like that. But he just knows it. Yeah. He loves Nina for Nina. And she loves him because he's him. Yeah, he loves her because it's the right thing to do. That's why Edward loves him. And this is why he's such a badass as well. He's a badass because it's the right thing to do. Straight away, yeah, insane. Edward and Nina both, when they found out that they were being manipulated, they both went, "Oh fuck, Mr. Tapscott is he's legit." Yeah, you don't fuck with Edward. You don't fuck with Edward. You don't fuck with Nina. This is him. I'll show you. Bam! There he is. You're a fucking legend. Look at his long hair. Yes. Yes. Fucking badass. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Bam. Viking Daddy. Fenrir the Mighty Wolf. Hercules. There he is. This is some fucking records. You don't fuck with this guy. You wouldn't fuck with him anyway, but now you know. Now you know what he can do. He's a cable. Oh, he will fucking kill you till you're dead. He will. He'll do it without hesitation, he says. Yeah, he's like, yeah, fuck. Nazis. Fucking Nazis. Yeah. That's it. He didn't. That's it. That's the end of the conversation. Edward, one word. Nazis. All right. Click, click. Done. That's it. That's it. Kapow. Kapow. You don't fuck. You don't fuck with goddess Nina Trefcorn. You don't fuck with her mighty hero, her champion, not Joey, her mighty champion, hero, warrior, Edward, her husband, her real husband. Yeah, yeah. Edward and Nina. Everyone in Sydney is going, yeah, well, fucking, yeah, it's the same, and it's the same as the rest of them, right? It's like, well, obviously, like, yeah, it's like, okay, let's do a poll. Who's most likely to be Valkyrie in Sydney? It's like, well, Nina Trefcorn, yeah.
Somewhere between.
That's it. Yeah.
The wind and the dove.
So, on a completely unrelated note, here's the Bermuda Triangle. I just put this here for no reason. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, Edward and Nina are both very happy with their introduction, and they both say thank you, Mr. Tapscott, and they can't wait to catch up with me when I'm back in Sydney very soon. Fuck yeah! I won't repeat that on the air, but yeah, they said we're gonna have a good time. Fuck yeah! Oh, dude, yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to come back to the Dolphin and pay $18 for a schooner. Yeah, have you caught up with it? Yeah, so yeah, have you caught up with anyone else? Oh, kind of. Yeah, they are now. Now the phone's starting to ring. Yeah, cool. Excellent. Great. Well, like, yeah, and you're being looked after. The AFP are looking after you. The SAS are looking after you. Your kids are fucking. How are your kids doing? Yeah, great, because they're like obviously warriors as well. Don't they play footy and they know karate and stuff? So yeah, one of them's a bouncer. Yeah, well, bro. Yeah, your kids are going to be fucking. Exactly. You can be, yeah, anyone can be a hero. Anyone can be a champion. Okay. You just need the right fucking mindset. Anyone can be a Jedi. Nerd out there. Yeah. So if you haven't figured it out there, nerds, being strong with the Force just means the gods like you. Yeah. So all you have to do is watch Vikings. So, the gods are with him. That's just synonymous with the Force is strong. The Force is strong with this one. It's the same. It's the same. I'm now being gently encouraged to drink by Sue Jeffries. Who else? I love you, Sylvia. You're my favorite. You're my favorite one. Don't tell the rest.
Well, I cannot tell you which way it would be.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, there's a little miracle there. See how the image fits onto the seagull perfectly? I didn't plan that. I didn't do that. See that? See? Space magic. Space magic. Now, okay, my Space Ghost is now saying, like, Nick, let me talk. All right. Should I move out of the way, Space Ghost? He's like, yeah, you should. You go. Now, my Space Ghost is now telling me, you go get yourself a glass of wine, young man, because he's the old one. And I'll talk to these chumps for a bit. He didn't say chumps, I added that to make him look bad. Better kill the room, Nick. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce my Space Ghost.
She lay beside me like a branch from a tender willow tree. I was as still as a river could be. When a roll zephyr swept over her and me. She watched the water ripple, 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 ripple light. Light watched the water ripple, 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 ripple. She did some kind of dance, jaunty as a bee. I tried to look my best, a finch in wild Memphis. A fiercer force had wrenched her where she used to be. I caught and caressed the length of her, a tender willow branch, low, 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 on me.
Hello. You're watching No Pictures of a Bird, a podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. I've been fucking telling you. I'm Mr. Tapscott. Hello.
Maybe this was all meant to be.
So, Space Ghost, what did you do?
Maybe this is
Gave
all.
a few winks in there with her. Yep. Did you have help from our friends? So, yeah. So, yeah, basically the point of that exercise was to demonstrate to you Nick Tapscott and Space Ghost are. We won. We won. We won, dude. Just a one. Mr. Tapscott. That's it.
Then stepped over.
How you doing, Ross? Yeah, he's loving it. Yeah, he's in the groove now. Millie. Yep, in the groove. Loving it. Who else? Everyone else? Yeah. Nina's crying. That's nice. Edward, are you crying? Trying not to. You're allowed to cry, dude. I fucking wept. Yeah. Yeah, Sylvia's now saying, like, she remembers that. She thought I was a pussy at the time. Really? Yeah. No, because I remember that. You're like, oh, this fucking. Like, I remember the reactions. Like, ugh. But no. Yeah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't really. Yeah. You're like, oh, I didn't expect that. Because we knew you were a fucking hard cunt. You're a bad cunt. And then you like wept. It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, yeah, well, yeah. Well, it's because, like, yeah, just for our audience to see. So we're talking about, like, so the story is, Space Ghost came to my apartment and said, hello. Like, they'd sort of teased there. We're like, we know you exist. A few weird things happened. So the thing that I shared on X, that happened. It was like, wow, that's weird. And then 2 weeks later, like, I started doing a bunch of stuff, like walking around. I knew I was talking to someone. I didn't know who exactly. I thought I was just talking to, like, CIA or something, like Asia or whatever. And then they're like, all right, take a seat. I'm like, okay, all right. And I got comfy, and I was listening to Bill Callahan. You know, when if you play Spotify on your big screen TV, it'll sort of like it'll flash lyrics up and stuff. I was doing that, and they're like, yeah, get comfy. I sat on the couch, and they're like, bang, and then they all fucking hit me like at the same time. It all hit me in the head, and it was like, oh, and it felt like a pill kicking in, but at the same time, like, yeah, it was like acid. Yeah, it was like I felt like a drug coming on. So wow, oh, fuck, and the music was all like weaving in, and everything was all syncing up. And then I was like, yeah, they were like, hey, and I was like, they were taking turns. It's like, this is the man talking. You're a piece of shit. And you're like, we're gonna kill you. Like, we're gonna kill you. We thought you fucking sucked, and we're gonna kill you. And then they're like, oh, but you just scraped through, and as a result, we're here to tell you,
too many birds.
You're the king. You're a king. I'm like, really? Yeah. And I was like, okay, what? I was watching The Crown. I'd been watching The Crown a lot, and they're like, yeah, you're the king. I'm like, hang on. They're like, yeah, but we can't tell people who you are because the real king will get jealous. It's like, who the fuck is that? And I had this whole thing in my head. It was like, oh, wait, like, yeah, it was like, oh, I'm the illegitimate grandson of fucking, like, great grandson of fucking, like, King George or whatever. Or like the one, and King Edward, the one who abdicated the throne, was going to come and try and kill me. And it's actually kind of true. That's sort of what's happening because he was a bit of a Nazi. He was a Nazi. Yeah, King Charles knows all about this. And he's like, yeah, talk about this. Yeah. So that's what I thought. It's like, well, what? That's what I thought. But anyway, yeah, the Space Ghosts are all there. And then they're like, oh, yeah, you've done some bad things. They're like, oh, and they did a live judgment. They did a judgment on me, basically. Like, oh, you've done all this stuff. And then I cried twice, didn't I? Yeah, so I did. I wept twice. I cried twice. So the first time I cried was like when they were all in there, and they're like, oh, you've done some bad things. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I sobbed. And I was like, oh, I'm just so lonely. And I said, yeah, I sobbed because I was so lonely. Remember that? And then Sylvia starts saying that she's crying. She's like, no, I didn't think it was. That's her touching me on my shoulder right now. Yeah, she's like, I didn't think it was you. Just taps them. I just thought maybe you should shave your balls. All right. Yeah. So like, yeah. Well, and then we're like, well, it doesn't have to be all fucking cry parties, Millie, because you were in there. Yeah, Millie was in there. She didn't reference cry parties specifically then. But yeah, and they're like, well, yeah. And then I cried, yeah, because I was so lonely. They're like, yeah, thank you. And they were like, oh, don't leave. And they're like, well, we'll see. Maybe. I'm like, no, you can't leave me. And they're like, oh, maybe. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we go. And I'm like, all right. Too Many Birds is the name of this song. Yeah, and we'll see how we go. All right, but then like, all right, first things first, you need to clean the fucking bathroom. And then I was cleaning the bathroom, like, oh, and also maybe you should shave your balls. I'm like, all right, yeah. And now Sylvia's saying like, yeah, well, you need to lighten the mood. And now they're telling us like that was your Space Ghost. So that was my Mr. Tapscott. And I'm like, nah, it's it's not all serious and shit. Like it's not all serious. You don't have to be all like sorry and stuff, because that's the thing that we get. We're like, oh, blah, blah, and I'm sorry, I stole the candy bar in 3rd grade. I'm sorry, I'm Bill Burr. I recycle my jokes. I don't come up with a fresh show every time. Sorry. And it's like, no, you're not as bad as Bill Burr, Nick. Don't worry about it. Like, that's how we grade it. It's like, okay, how many people have you enslaved? 0. Are you Bill Burr? No. Okay, done. All right, that's it. Just don't be Bill Burr. Don't be Bill Burr. Bill Burr does saying it's like bouncing his head like a basketball and slam dunking. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, yeah. Now they're telling me it was MySpace ghosting. They go like, this would be hilarious if we got him to shave his balls. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, because there's other stuff to be revealed, by the way. But yeah, they're like, oh, no. Yeah. Oh, well, the good news is you're not alone anymore because you're you. Just shave your balls. All right, whatever you say, space ghosts. I shave my nuts. And then, yeah, we clean the bathroom, and then they're like, oh, we'll dress you now. And yeah, it was a weird time. But anyway, Edward Woodley, the point of that story was, it's fine to cry. It's fine. It's fine to cry. You're allowed to cry. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine to cry. And that's the thing, like, yeah, and when I did cry, I was actually quite relieved because I hadn't had a good cry in years. And it does. It's a fucking relief, right? It's like, like, it's almost like taking a shit. It is. Yes, exactly. And now, he's right on the brink. It's okay, dude. But I'm just saying, like, you don't have to cry. It's not bad if you don't cry. But if you do cry, guys now saying, like, yeah, he will cry. Don't worry, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah, he just doesn't want to do it live now, which is admirable, so that's fine. Yeah, I fucking bawled. Like, I wept like a little girl. And I felt great. Yeah, it felt like taking a shit. And then as soon as I kind of like got myself together, I was like, wow, I needed, like, my tear ducts haven't had a workout like that in ages. Like, felt good. I feel good. Alabaster to Bloom, now that he's quit smoking. I bet he feels good. And he does. He says yes. Okay, cool. And now Alabaster's crying. Okay, cool. That's good. No, he's not. He's not. Artemis is saying he isn't. He just said he was for solidarity. And that's admirable, brother. I respect that. But yeah. But that's my thing. Like, yeah, I am the dude from American Beauty, Kevin Spacey. And he's watching him. And let's check in on Kevin Spacey. How's he doing? You've made contact with Charlie Sheen, and all you guys are fucking hanging out, basically having a fucking party every day. Yeah, well, that's exactly, bro. I'll drink to that. Ching. Oh, what the fuck? Like, Nazis, like, don't drink. That's why, like, did you see the reaction I got when I drank on? And yeah, that's why I drank on camera last night. That's why I'm drinking on camera now, because it fucks them up. Like, yeah, because if you get drunk, you're having a good time. If you have a good time, you start going like, it's stupid fucking Nazis. But like, it's retarded. It's so dumb because it's like, oh no, yeah. The only thing standing in the way between the only thing that made me realize Nazis suck is a beer. Obviously, I'm gonna think you're a fucking cunt, like, whether I have a beer or not. Yeah, but I'm less likely to fucking slash your tires and smash your windshield. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Anyway, they're like, yeah, give him a gun. They're like, we'll give you a gun and a whiskey flask. I won't say who said that, but yeah, that'll work. They're like, yeah, we'll just do that. And plenty of ammunition, right? Yeah, that's the implication, Nick. Yeah, we could do like a Duke Nukem. Do you remember Duke Nukem? Who remembers that game? Bullshit, Bill. You did not play fucking Duke Nukem. No, you didn't. No, exactly. No. But you remember? Okay, you remember the reference, but you never played the game. Yeah, but like, what was it? There was a game. It was one of those games like Duke Nukem or fucking Call of Duty or something, where you could stick explosives to people. Maybe it was GoldenEye. Then you could like beep, and hit a button, and like they all explode at the same time. So I could do that. Just go around tagging. Like, here you go. 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 Just clip them on. Hey, you know what's cool? Enslaving Jews. Beep. They all explode at the same time. Yeah. Fuck you. You fucking Nazis. Fuck you. Space Ghost, did you make a bunch of people cry? He's saying, yeah, you did. What did you do? You just did a thing with the lights? Yeah, okay. Thanks, Space Ghost. Okay, doggly. Hey, but not now. Now! It's only fancy. Yeah, so I am Space Ghost. I'm Space Ghost. We had adventures together. Now, Space Ghost wants me to talk about my adventures, so which basically means I want me to talk about my adventures with Space Ghost. So, yeah, that's what happened. It's pretty much exactly the way I described it. So basically, again, using your imagination. Imagine. Oh yeah, and I'll talk about that right now. So, actually, breaking news. I want to do something quickly, everyone. Chinese government have contacted me and they've asked me to make an announcement. MSS, 3PLA, and the PLA Intelligence Bureau have all made contact. They all said, Mr. Tapscott, please, we've seen you've done a favour for Donald Trump. You've done an announcement for him. You've done a favour for the King of England. You've done an announcement for him. Now we want you to do an announcement for us. President Z is trapped in the trunk of a tree, trying to steal honey. Please, any assistance we can render on the ground immediately. It's the highest priority, people. President Z is stuck in a tree trying to eat honey. He's wedged himself in there. His ass, just like Winnie the Pooh, he's dangling out. His legs are flapping around. He's stuck in that fucking tree, but the good news is he is eating honey, so that's fine. Just like Winnie the Pooh. President Z is Winnie the Pooh. No. Yeah, whatever the fuck they say. Yeah, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah. President Z wanted me to do it, and it's like, yeah, fucking, I felt that. Yeah, did everyone else feel that? Like, yeah, fuck yeah, they were fucking, yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, yeah. No, he wanted me to show that. He's a cool guy. He is. Z, we will do a live. I'll do an episode on you. I will. Well, don't worry. But we just need to sort of tease it in there so your people get used to it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, smart. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, almost definitely Millie. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So President Z wanted me to crack a joke about him being Winnie the Pooh live on air, so everyone knows that he's actually not a fucking psycho who would kill you for telling jokes, which is what we need right now in the leader of a nation of fucking 1.5 billion people. So, President Z, Mr. Tapscott, good friends. And I will highlight yet again. Now, he hasn't told me to say this. He hasn't asked me to say this. He hasn't. This is just me acting alone. China, the People's Republic of China, were the first nation on earth to say out loud in public, no one fucking killed Nick Tapscott. The first fucking ones. Not even the Australian government. Not even the Australians did that. None of the Five Eyes nations did that. China, the first nation on earth to say, no one killed Nick Tapscott. You have my fucking eternal gratitude, President Winnie the Pooh of China. No, what a legend. No, he's a great guy. No, he is. Yeah, and a reminder as well. Like, what sold him in was like, all right, okay. So, well, hang on. Who do you fight for? I'm like, well, I don't really fight for. I don't fight for flags. It's not really about flags. I'm just saying, I'm fucking angry. So, why are you angry? It's like, well, okay. How angry would you be if one panda burned to death in a deliberately lit fire? And he's like, I would nuke you. I would nuke anyone who did that. I would literally send a nuclear missile to explode you. Okay. Bearing that in mind, 60,000 koalas burned to death in the Black Summer bushfires. And he's like, fuck. No, don't kill Nick Tapscott. Don't kill Nick Tapscott. Don't kill Nick. No one fucking touch this guy. In fact, actively help him. Protect him. Help Nick Tapscott. That's what they did. It's a true story. Yeah. Everyone. They're all, yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. Yeah. Did Australia do that? No. No, they didn't. Yeah. So, China. There you go. True story. Yeah. So, President Winnie the Pooh, President Z, thank you. Thank you for being normal. Like, smart and normal. It's like, and also, just while I've got you on the phone, are you really planning to invade Australia? What the fuck are you talking about? Who told you that? Like, who indeed? Our old pals. Who would have an investment in China going to war with Australia and the West? I wonder. Who would be invested in that? Wait, Where did they have factories again? Oh, Nazi Germany. Okay, interesting. I don't know. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I rewatched because I was like, because I had this paranoia. I had this fear. I was like, well, I'm gonna get drunk on camera and then it's gonna be a fucking retard. Like, yeah, fucking, like I'm gonna be all like Homer Simpson. Yeah, exactly. It's like there's a fly in my martini. I put it there. But really, I'd be like, hey, fucking, it's funny, tits, and then yeah, pussies, and also dick and balls. Bill Burr. Bill Burr joke. Bill Burr. Shot on dunk on Bill Burr. Lowest form of comedy. Everyone knows. Lowest form of comedy is Bill Burr jokes. Yeah. Fuck. He loves it now. He loves it. Yeah. No, everyone knows the lowest form of comedy. The only form of comedy lower than a Bill Burr joke is a New Zealand joke. Kiwis. Yeah, no, yeah, like you can have Sam Neill, Mr. Tapscott, just take him. We don't deserve him. And also, you invented Pavlova. I did, me personally. No, no, who did? Okay, that's a mystery we can reveal. Revelations. It was New Zealand. Gaia. Yes. Oh, fuck, I'm going to get assassinated. If I wasn't getting assassinated before, I'm going to now. Oh, no. Fuck, all the Aussies went, no. Fuck, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah, oh, shit. I had to get the door kicked in. Mr. Tapscott, you don't tell people that. Yeah, all the key was like, yeah. No. Gaia just said, no. Can't tell a lie. It was fucking New Zealand. New Zealand invented Pavlova. It's official. It's official. Fuck. All right, well, apocalypse over. That's it. We're done, right? New Zealand. Oh, no. They're going to be all smug about it. Oh, fucking yes. Suck shit, Australia. Suck shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Anyway, I watched so I watched myself get drunk yesterday. I was like, actually, I'm all right. My hair gets a little bit messier, but, I stay on point. It's like, yeah. You can see that you can tell that you're drunk, but you're still articulate. All right. So now I have even less reason to quit drinking. Fuck, I can't believe it. I should have kept that to myself. What am I doing? This is Mr. Tapscott Space Ghost. This is the shittest apocalypse ever. He's like, well, yeah, Mr. Tapscott Space Ghost would like to formally distance himself from Mr. Tapscott for fucking it up so badly. You don't admit. Fuck. People are going to be putting on t-shirts and shit. Mr. Tapscott says New Zealand invented Pavlova. Fuck. Like, New Zealand just said, all right, you can keep Russell Crowe, though. Ah, okay. Russell Crowe. Let's talk. Yeah. Roz, yeah, talk about him. Talk to him. Yeah, fucking Rusty. How are you, Russell? Loving it. Yeah. Because you're a warrior. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He's like, you can say that. So Russell Crowe's SAS, everyone. Yeah. Yeah, the gladiator. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's fucking, yeah, he is SAS. Yeah, exactly. Were you a Kiwi or Aussie SAS? Aussie SAS. So did you start in New Zealand and then sort of transfer over? Did you come to Australia and they go, right, you're SAS material? So yeah. You're first approached by Kiwi SAS. And then they basically said, well, it's just the one SAS, like Anzac SAS, right? It's like, yeah, exactly. So, okay. Cool. All right, kick ass. Are you ready to fucking, he's like, yeah, dude, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's been ready. Yeah, you've been planning, right? Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he knows. Yeah. All right, cheers, Russell. So, did you always know about that? Like, you're a movie star, right? So you must have had threats and stuff. He's like, yeah, he has. He's lost friends. Any that you can name? You were friends with Patrice as well. It's like, yeah, he was. Yeah, he knew about him. He wasn't best friends with him, but he knew him, and it was like, Did you know he was murdered, Russell? You're saying no. You didn't know he was murdered, but now that he does, it's like, that makes sense. Yeah. It's how, like, what type of fucking psycho? And just for being, like, funny, being good at your job. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, that's a pattern. That was with me. That's what they'd say to me. So stop being good at your job. They said it in jail. They're like, I was working in the laundry, like, stop being good at this. I'm working the fucking laundry. They're writing like shit on the fucking. Yeah, guys, like, yeah, no, they did. Yeah, and Mr. Tapscott was fucking pissed because that's the worst thing you can do. You don't encourage someone to be shit at their job. You don't. What the fuck is that? Who does that? It's the opposite of the coffees for closers. That's what it is. It's like, oh yeah, no. It's like the speech. It's like Jack Lemmon getting up and giving a speech. You go, like, don't worry about the line that is dotted. Yeah, who cares? The point of this job is to turn up and not do anything and just drink the coffee. And if someone doesn't, yeah, and if anyone's familiar, yeah, no, that's it. That's what he does in that fucking movie as well. He steals the leads. Yeah,